All right, let me mute these guys. Dropping frames, always a good thing. Fuck yeah, we're already in the red. Get this going on.
So I got it.
Hello.
Am I in good hands?
All right. Oh, wait, are you okay? What are we talking about?
Hello?
Are you guys having
Are
a
we,
heart, dude?
have we been unmuted yet?
No, yeah, you're unmuted now. Just now.
Can people hear us, dude?
I think people can hear us. By the way,
So,
guys,
They heard my talk about Pokemon earlier?
no.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
I would like to know before we start talking,
We'll
is
start
that
playing these sets.
I've been having
Mike has a new house.
Yeah, Mike has a new house, by the way. We have
He bought a house for all those winnings, dude. All of you retards that donated to the Matcherino and for the tournament, dude, he just used it for a house.
Oh, so thanks. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, since this is like a new PC and I've learned that the audios are always different on PCs. I've been
I forgot about that.
I need to if you guys please let me know if the audio is all right, if you can hear him well, and if I, you know what I mean. It's been pretty crazy, but with that said, hello. Will is not here today. You know, he's been with us the last 3 or 2 with so much insight. You know, this wise young man Will is, but we do again have. Am I muted? I'm not muted. We do have Mike again on the podcast, and I want to say, I believe someone brought up that I think Mike, you are the most. I can't talk. You have been on the show the most as a special guest. That's 3 times. I think Richard is like 2 times, but yeah, man, that's pretty cool. Congratulations, Mike.
I think so too. I think you're correct.
Yeah.
I'm honored. I really am. Thank you guys. Thank you for having me.
All right. Like I always start off. Let's start off with Mike this time. Mike, how was your day today, man?
It was cool, I guess. So as you see, I'm in a new house. I'm house sitting for my grandparents. So.
Oh, okay, nice.
So yeah, and basically, yeah, I called out of work so I can make sure to get over here and get everything set up. And so I just been kicking it. I watched Dre's stream earlier. Took a little nap, and then I was trying to finish uploading all these matches because
nice.
My computer was being fucking stupid last night and wouldn't let me do anything with the matches or trim the footage. So it was really annoying. But either way, they're getting up. So just to let you guys know, the matches will be live probably by the end of the podcast. All of them, including losers.
Nice. So. Hell yeah. Mike has the anime villain glasses right now with the screens on the lenses. He's pretty cool.
I like it, dude. It's just porn.
Vince, how was your day today, brother, man?
Pretty good. Any day where we don't have to kick weirdos out the library is good. Nice. And now I'm here on the podcast, man.
Sounds
having a good time.
Sounds good. Sounds horrible. All right. So we'll get into it. This is, as you can see, it says the recap. So we'll get into that. But I do have a couple of topics I want to talk about today. And it would be cool to have insights on both of you guys because, I would assume that, Mike, I consider you a TO. Vince, you've been around long enough. But
I've seen some things.
There's a couple of things that have popped up, and I just want to hear everyone's thoughts. And some of these are pretty funny too, because I feel like serious talks only, or a lot of these people with these podcasts, or their thoughts, or just their everyone has a different insight to other things, and some people are more laid back, some people are just, some of the shit's funny to me, but we'll see. So first one I saw was, and trust me, I can care less. But also, it's just something interesting too because it's funny. So the first all is Infiltration. Besides him, whatever, Infiltration apparently had a newbie tournament, and it pretty much was like a Smurf account from like a friend that is like a master rank in Grand Blue, and he's like good in other fighting games, and he was allowed to enter this tournament, and there was like a cash, like a pot prize, or there was like a legit cash prize, like I can't talk my word today, cash prize and everything. So pretty much it was like a fucking. It was like a online like newbie tournament, and this tournament is sadly was like the Korean FGC, and they made this tournament for people that wanted to get into Street Fighter 5, like just like a an easy way in, and they wanted to fucking what I mean. It was like a newbie tournament, and they wanted to get people interested in the game, but apparently someone made a Smurf account or whatever, unknown player, and they won the tournament, and they obviously like just fucked everyone up, and they took the money. And Infiltration's response to it was pretty much, how can you guys like say shit like this? Like, I am like the Korean FGC. Like, without me, you guys would be nothing. It sounded pretty much like that.
That's very close to what happened.
Okay, very
what
close.
Actually happened
Go ahead, Vince.
Was 7 of the top 8 were players from Infiltration's Discord that he told to not rank up so that they could play in the tournament.
That's even worse.
The bracket was made by Infiltration, by the way.
Yeah.
And and when people called him out on it, he said, "I'm the most important member of the Korean FGC." Instead of apologizing, he said, "I can basically do whatever I want because I won Evo, and I'm the most important member of the Korean FGC."
Damn.
Yeah. So
and this is not the first time that he said shit like that. He said it for many other reasons, and top secret knowledge is that he uses that I'm the most important person in the FGC to not pay for locals either. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that multiple times. So you can imagine how I feel about this.
Mm-hmm. Well,
of course, it's in a lot of places on Reddit. I'll find it for you afterwards, but it's absolutely a thing that happened.
Cody does the same thing at round robins. Yeah, I told you, don't pay for my tournaments. I don't pay for my tournaments. I'm paying for half of you guys, so.
No comment on that. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah. It's just funny. So my thoughts really quick about that is, I think that's fucked up as a TO, as someone that does want to, if there's a game and I want people to play, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? That's like fucked up. It's common sense. That's why, to me, online tournaments are a bad thing, because you just don't know, man. You can't have, I feel like you just can't have things like that, especially with money. And the money wasn't like from his pockets; it was from like the organizations and sponsors.
It was
shit.
It was a sponsored tournament.
Yeah, it was a sponsored tournament.
His sponsor. And
God, even worse.
It's pretty bad luck. If you are gonna run a tournament like that, obviously you would just not do it for a cash prize to prevent.
Yeah. Because to me, like that, like, I know I don't know, man, because you just don't know who's making those accounts. And with that said, too, apparently, I don't think it's not fighting game related, but I think Valorant or something, they're starting to like something about smurfing accounts, and they're gonna like make it like illegal. I don't know, something. I don't know how you do that, but apparently they're gonna start.
Or they're gonna prosecute them?
Or they're gonna like ban smurf accounts if they find out, whatever. But I mean, I think that's cool. Yeah,
send it to Gil's house. All right,
send Chris Hansen to the house, dude, with the Valorant. Anyway, so I thought that was pretty interesting, especially because he is I don't know, that guy sucks, dude. Now it's for so many reasons now, but
yeah, it's been like that for a while. But
yeah.
Every day we get
my favorite thing. I'm not gonna lie though, like it's like someone posted it and that shit kind of made me smile, but it's true. It's like, dude, like everyone's like giving him a second chance because the first thing it did, but as soon as this happened, like, oh, we gotta ban him now. It's like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me, dude? But it's crazy. Anyway,
it's a deep rabbit hole of a conversation.
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
I don't think it should be here. But I'm sure you know how I feel.
We'll give it to Rico's podcast, Steve. We'll see.
Rico podcast.
I'm good on not watching anymore.
That shit's funny. All right, so I guess another thing I forgot to talk about too either was the Sam Show bracket seating. So if you guys don't know, I guess there was like some I don't know, like all I heard was like there was a Sam Show tournament and pretty much some like seeding, like Martin shit happened where they fucked up the bracket and anything.
You mean where that guy put himself in his own tournament and made sure he didn't play any of the players that he always loses?
It's all the players that he loses to, right?
Yeah.
So
in exactly the same situation, but with himself.
Dude,
and they saved the receipts on that shit too.
Yeah.
So you can check that out if you're interested. But
so
damn, that game can't stop me.
I don't know, dude. So I feel just like, to me, if something like that happened at a TTF online tournament, or if I had someone on TTF online team doing that shit, I think I would have done the same too, man. That's like some fucked up shit. Especially like you're killing a game. Like, first of all, like I guess it turns people off too that they don't want to play it anymore. And you're like, it's always the thing that goes back to me is like you're killing a game like a small scene already because of the online play is really bad. So I mean, it just like you're not only hurting yourself, but you're just hurting like the community, which really sucks, man. So hopefully, I mean, that shit sucks too. But yeah, that's like some two things I heard that's pretty interesting and funny to me that's been going on in the FGC. I mean, it's fucking crazy. Another thing I want to talk about is season 4 for Tekken 7 has came out, and I think I haven't played the new character yet, but from what I want to talk about, or my experiences with the Tekken 4 season it's pretty shit garbage, man. It's Not the gameplay. I think the game is awesome, but just online is still shitty. This was more of my bitch calling in the end, so I'll just save it for later. But
Keep it short and sweet.
just wanting to play a game that I really like. I like right now. I'll say it, on the mic, is Tekken 7 is probably, or Tekken in general is probably one of my favorite fighting games, and just not being able to play the game really hurts and makes me depressed. And it's not because like the online sucks, it's just the players online. But with that said, I think they did a good job with the new character, because I haven't played her yet. She looks cool, and I'm only saying that because no one's really complaining about her. So, and the people that I have talked to about her, they seem nothing crazy about her yet. She does have some crazy shit, but I have no idea. But it seems like when Leroy and fuck your mom came out, everyone was fucking,
it was a pretty evident.
It was right out the gate was just like, you die in one hit, blah blah blah. And I can say that the new level is super. Nia's saying she's way good. Yeah, probably. Well, in Nia's hand, that character is probably a fucking, I don't know. I'm not. Well, also. Segue into the next thing was Steve. They had the patch notes, and like two characters got hit pretty hard with the banhammer, which was fuck your mom and Steve. And when I first heard that Steve got hit with the banhammer, I didn't understand why, because I don't think. I mean, he's a good character, but for me, it's like, why would you take his legs away? Like, because you don't really see that many. But I was talking to Justin. He said it's because like I think he said like Ni, Lohai, and some other guy were like using him and just fucking everyone up. So pretty much, I feel like they're punishing Steve players because these three guys are just abusing this character on online tournament. You know what I mean? Like that. So I think that's kind of unfair. We don't like. I don't know if you're trolling, but I don't see many Steves. Like the only Steve I know is Abum. I think Shinblade. And like Masa or Taka, whoever the Japanese dude is, like, it's just, you don't see him around. He's sick as fuck too, man. But I think it's kind of unfair that they banned him like that. And I was listening to someone else talk about how what they should do, and I feel like I feel strong about what they should do with like when they decide to do like nerfs or buffs or whatever, is that it might be, Ian. How can I forget Ian? Well, he's been using Josie a lot. That's funny.
Yeah, you boy Peanut, dude. He knew in the future that he was getting nerfed from top 3 to top 5, so he was gonna be real sad about that one.
That's funny. I'm sorry, Ian.
Yeah, there he is.
I've only been seeing him use like fucking Josie. He's a Josie player now, dude. Oh, Adam's a Brian player now too, right? Fuck, man, that's funny.
I swear that I saw Avum say that the nerf wasn't even bad. Like,
well, I mean, a lot of people say that, man. Like, look at Dank saying that Dalsum wasn't bad, and then like a week later, this character's dead to me. You know what I mean? Like, we can't really see it though, because everyone's just playing online. There's no tournaments yet. But that's what I want to get into. Also, was just like, I think. Well, before we finish, I thought when if they do like these updates, I think it would be a cool idea. But I think it would take a long time if there was like some sort of like live stream or a discussion, like a giant discussion. I don't know, like you would have to pick certain players, I guess, or I don't know. But I feel like it would be cool that, okay, here's Steve. People are complaining about him. What can we do as a community to make this character better or worse? I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be really hard, but then I don't know the process. Like I don't know when. I mean, I told Vince all the time too when new these patch notes come out for even Street Fighter 4 and up, like. What do they decide to make this character like this? Like, why do they decide to like, kill these characters or make them better? Like, I don't know. And apparently, from they do have like players, like real players on the teams too. So I don't know if it's like a fucking group decision or this guy's just like, I hate this character. I'm gonna make this character the worst, or oh, they're my character. I'm gonna make him buff. I don't know, man. But it's crazy. And that one, if you guys didn't see that tweet from that Hera guy. That's what I want to talk about. This guy pretty much, it was like the whole like, where is he at? It's like, it's sad, I guess, but for like my personal experience, when like shit like that happened to my characters, I'm more of a, okay, like I'm going to play this character more. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So this guy pretty much says, I'm extremely sad and disappointed with this balance. I'm extremely sad and disappointed with this balance changes. I have put my life in Steve. Steve had been nerfed so many times, but this time he is dead. Steve literally doesn't have any homing moves now. Then he like fucking pretty much like tweets like at Harada and like Holy Knee, and and it's just like
any of these people give any fucks about what.
First of all, I've never heard of this fucking guy before, and it's funny to me. It's really funny to me because in my head it's like, motherfucker, like, can you imagine using? If I think about it, Steve has been in every Tekken game. I don't know when this idiot started playing because I'd never heard of him, but it's like I started with Tekken 5 and I had Ganryu until tag, and then in 7 he's gone. So that's like 10 years of my life that I put in a character. And then when he wasn't on the Riot roster 7, I didn't give a fuck. I just picked fucking. I was like, hey, Master Raven looks fucking cool. Fuck, I suck with this character, and Kuma fucked me up. Let's use Kuma. And then the fucked up thing is Ganryu did come out, and I didn't give a fuck about him, dude. You know what I mean? I put 10 years of my life to a character. He's back. Oh, well, that's cool. You know what I mean?
Like, the difference between somebody that only likes a character and somebody who actually likes the game.
Yeah,
if you really like the game, you'll find something that makes you
right.
want to keep playing. So.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That is it. So it's just, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, that guy's a bitch. He's not my bitch calling, but he's a bitch. It's sad.
How many bitch calls are you gonna have? Like
no, I have a couple today, dude. I made my hard or not list and everything already.
That makes me happy to hear. Damn. I like that.
Yeah. And then I had to race some chicks and put it like, it's pretty funny. But anyway, it just, I understand your pain, bro. It sucks, but it's like, hey, dude, I played Rufus for all of Street Fighter 4, and he didn't even make an appearance or a cameo in 5. I think, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta get over it. If you're a fan, if you're a fighting game player, a competitive fighting game player, you're gonna find something to get around it. But if this is the guy that probably is like in the Chun-Li Discord, and he just has naked pictures of Chun on his phone, and like Steve, he's, you know what I mean? It's like, Steve fan art and shit. Like, dude, like, whatever, man. Pick a new character. Anyway,
pick a top tier.
And then the season, but what else? And I think the level is super cool. The poolside beach.
I think the coolest part about that is
that was
out of all the shit that came out of this, the level is by far the coolest thing to me, at least. As somebody who doesn't have any investment in it, that's my favorite part of this update.
100% true. When that trailer came out, I was watching it, reaction show or whatever. But it's just like, oh, this is a cool character. But as soon as the beach song came on, or the poolside, and then Lee, I had the biggest smile on my face because that song is fucking sick, dude. That's like one of my favorite Tekken 5 songs and levels.
I like that song, and if any of you guys were about Fighting Tuesday, that's like the song they would play at the end of every Fighting Tuesday to let everybody know that they were going to close up and shit. So it's like that song is really good, and a lot of people really like it a lot.
And I like it too because like
people that don't care about Tekken, such as myself.
I like it too because it's like the poolside, and then like you might get like, I don't know if they're trying to do the Tekken 4 beach level, but you have a beach right there too.
When you knock it down to the next level.
It's really cool, man. Damn. Tekken's so cool, man. And this season I think is a really good season. I think it's I'm sorry, I meant it's the final season. I want to say I think it is the final season, and I think it's time to move on to another game. I don't know if it's Tekken 8, another Tekken Tag, or Street Fighter Cross Tekken, or whatever it was. But I feel like, or if they want to keep adding to Tekken 7, why not? Because I really do feel like Tekken is at a good place right now. I'm not playing as much, and remember, I'm not a top tier player. I'm not a pro player. I'm a really laid back person when it comes to fighting games. Don't get that like twisted. I am a very competitive player, but I'm not as big as a bitch as other players that complain and stuff. I take it. I'm like, cool, man. Like, this is it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. I mean, some things are broken, some things are whatever, but it's like, dude, I just want to play, man. You know what I mean? So
play the fucking game.
so if this is the final season, that's cool. Because I can't think of, if they're keeping it lore wise, it's like,
if they went through this whole last year, it will be, the game had been out for 7 years. Like, let's say if this is the last year, so 2022, that means it's been out for 7 years, right?
Tekken 7 years, Street Fighter 5 years, last game. I was just like, I mean,
some people say it should have only gotten 4 years, but here we are, man.
But I feel like a lot of these games are coming to end. Like Dragon Ball FighterZ got their the past season. Some people are saying that's the last season.
The future of that game is definitely in limbo right now, especially with the fact that nobody can really play the game comfortably right now. That's a big one for sure.
That's a problem in a lot of games. GTA 5, Jesus Christ. But I think this Tekken season is really cool, but it also just sucks because fucking, I mean, offline, you can't really test these things on online, environments and shit. But apparently there's I just heard too that there's like there's gonna be a big offline tournament in like Turkey somewhere, some country in like Europe or something, and it's like a big one. The We Play people are like hosting any shit. There's like $100,000 pot, like MK bunch. I think that's where Sonic Fox is actually right now. There's like a big MK tournament going on right now. Yeah,
and you can't restream it. Everybody's pissed off about it or something.
Yeah.
Something stupid.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like that game, I try to follow it at least a little bit because it's important.
Which one? I'm sorry.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure a lot of people are mad about the fact that you can't restream that tournament, but I don't really know why because I don't keep up that much. I only know like vaguely what's going on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like JFlow reminded us and posted in the Gotham chat or something. But I think final words of Tekken 7. I think it's an awesome place. I can't wait for just to see what's the next project.
Evo Online is gonna be really interesting, depending on how much more stuff comes out before it's
yeah.
So that's another thing to think about.
But I guess the final statement too is like I can't think of any other characters they would put in because like I said, if they're keeping story wise, you know, they're all dead, but they can obviously put shit in the game. I mean,
more original characters is never a bad idea. Yeah. Despite how the last two were received, like they're pretty interesting characters.
But I can't think of any like Beck, whatever, like Wang, whatever. I mean, all the character Bruce, we have fuck your mom. Can't think of any other character that they could put. Roger would be cool, but I mean, I guess there's characters, but I feel like it's a good roster. Yeah, P Jack and Gunjack.
I hope they don't add more fucking characters. Man, have you seen that character select screen? That shit is insane.
Jack 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's just me as somebody who's looking at the game who doesn't actually play. So my opinion's a little different than people who actually play.
Yeah, but I think it's at a good place, man, and I hope people play it. Ancient Ogre, that'd be cool.
That would be a cool addition, you know.
But I just, I hope they keep working on it though. I mean, if they're working on a new game, that's cool. But if they want to keep updating, listening to players, I didn't even know
reason why they can't take both too.
Yeah, I hope they do both. I didn't even know that fucking Harada was like not in charge of like the bitching complaint anymore. I guess it's Lord Murray is taking all the notes. So maybe that means he's working on something else. But we'll see.
You never know, right? It certainly would make sense.
Yeah. Some idiot named not Kadar, I'm sorry. Well, I don't think it was Kadar's question. Kadar brought up, but someone, I don't know, and I don't know if you guys care because there are so many fighting games out, and that's what I said. Someone wanted to talk about this, and I told them because of the company that a lot of people are gonna have different, thoughts about it, and apparently, I didn't know, but Riot's making a fighting game. I'm guessing, is that the one like supposed to be the Rolling Thunder? What was the game called that the Cannon Brothers were working on?
Rising Thunder.
Is that what
they brought all the people on there to work on Project L? That's exactly what you're.
Okay, yeah. So that so apparently Project L is a fighting game, a Riot fighting game, and what Vince all said and stuff. And apparently they're doing playtesting in SoCal, and I'm guessing they're doing playtesting in SoCal too, because that's where the fucking Riot building is. Shouts to Rex. But yeah, I mean, there's so many fighting games, right? There's that one. Isn't there like a dungeon? I don't know what that game's. What's that?
DFO. That's gonna be coming out sometime. No one really knows too much yet. That one's still kind of in limbo.
That one,
but it's coming out.
Yeah. I saw the. I just saw this game now. I think you were playing it, and then I saw a tournament as some game called Punch Planet. That looks pretty funny.
Yep, that game is just a modern poverty game, man. That shit's hilarious.
Have you played it?
Not against a human being, but I have booted it up, and let me tell you, that shit is really funny. A couple people have it, and we were talking about playing it with the Glizzy boys, but it hasn't quite happened yet because these past few weeks have been really busy for those tournaments.
I was looking at the roster. Do you use the Amazon chick?
You might be surprised. I picked up the frog, man.
The frog? I want to use the human with the gun. That guy looks pretty cool, man.
Oh, that's just Gil, dude. Yeah, he's really good.
It's just Gil.
But yeah,
me and Eric were talking about the roster. That game is very funny, and they just got another character. That's why a lot of people are talking about that game. They just got a new character, so
that's cool. Oh, it's like that. He looks like a boss guy, like the guy who was like sitting in the chair, and then the Jafar.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Hell yeah. Okay. So
very funny poverty game, and it's a new poverty game, so I think that's pretty funny.
Awesome. Okay, so I mean, I don't know who's gonna be playing this. I know there's a lot of people that play like Riot games, but I mean, it's just a new fighting game.
I can't wait to not play that game, but it's cool. It's cool that's getting made, and the problem is the dev team is really cool too. So it's hard to not root for that game to do well because before Strive came out, I thought that Project L would be the game that would push people to actually try to make a good game, but now I think that's Guilty Gear Strive, so mission accomplished,
Mm-hmm.
There's still a lot of things that game has done wrong. Don't get me wrong, but having playable online and stuff like that, and really pushing the graphics department is things that I thought wouldn't happen for a while, and Strive did that. So I'm
Yeah.
less hopeful about Project L now than I was before, and I still didn't want it to come out. So there you go.
Yeah, when someone brought Project L, I thought, I was like, is that like a fucking new Smash game or something? The Project M, but I guess it's not. So
Terrible name, by the way. Just an absolutely awful name for a fighting game.
Is the game like legit
an
just
awful
called
company.
Project L? That's the game.
I'm pretty sure that's like the final name,
Oh god.
and I think that shit's trash. But I think a lot about that shit is trash.
I hope it's not Rising Thunder. It's probably gonna be Rising Thunder, dude. All right.
I can't imagine it's not an evolution of Rising Thunder, like in any way, shape, or form. Like, why would you throw away all the work you did with that game and just start over from scratch? It's probably going to be very similar to that game, like how Marvel 3 was just basically TVC 2, but nobody played TVC, so nobody really called it out on it.
Yeah.
It's basically, I think it's going to be almost exactly like that when it comes out. So we'll see.
Okay. All right. Only got a couple more. There
You'll have
he
legal
is.
I'm aware of what the game is. A lot of people haven't been following that game, but since I like fighting games, I have been following it pretty closely. I know what it's going to be.
Batman. Okay. There's a new KO character they announced. I thought he was a new character, but I don't know much about KO lore, and I found out some cool shit about the lore.
That guy's very not new.
Yeah, Yoshiro. I didn't know the whole, the Orochi, Orochi shot the blue seed, the 8 heads, and I found out there's like 8 fighters that are considered the 8 heads. I thought that was super cool. And Yamazaki's one of them. Surprisingly, Iori's not one of them, right? I didn't see him on the list.
He's not technically a bad guy, so it's complicated. KOF lore is really weird.
But that guy, when I was working at Tilt, and I always watch gameplay of CVS Chaos, and then the Wind guy was on there, and then that Wind guy always reminded me of like a Full Metal Alchemist character, and apparently he's one of the top heads. But anyway, he's in the game. It's really cool that well, I don't even know what the last game he was in. Apparently, so I think Drake was telling me he hasn't been in a KOF like since like one of the, I don't know, but it just seemed like a really like a long time. So I mean, people seem pretty excited for him. They announced Terry. That was pretty cool. I think we talked
Another
about
thing
that
about Yashiro is that if you look at his model compared to all of the other models, he looks like noticeably better, and like that's kind of weird. Are all of the 15 exclusive characters gonna not look like shit? That's kind of the thing I'm wondering right now. Or did they realize that everybody looked like shit and now they're trying to fix them?
I wasn't. Yeah. So when you just brought that up right now, I was like, maybe like they're gonna reamp them. Like, I mean, they'll probably do like a trailer in the end, and everyone's gonna look better. But I don't know.
Like how bad Kyo looked in the first trailer versus how 14 released. I mean, sure, it still looked bad, but at least it looked better. It's like that's another thing too.
Yeah.
Great trailer, anyways. But let's break. I can't state how not good that game looks just based on how it looks. So.
All right. So if I would ask you, what character would you want in that game? Even though there's so many, who would you want in the game, Vince?
Oswald. I mean, that's like a pretty easy one. Like
That's
that guy,
the card guy,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. What about
characters
you, Mike?
like that?
I'm
Like
sorry.
boss characters that would become playable, I think, is the main things that I would like.
All right, Mike.
I guess I would just have to go with Mai, because I would just say either one of the Bogart brothers, but they got announced.
Are you aware that Mai is in the game?
Oh, Mai is in the game.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Congratulations, you made it happen.
I made it happen, dude. Fuck, dude. I don't know, dude. Honestly.
There's a lot of characters, and they're all badass, man.
It's not a bad addition.
Oh, I don't think the homie Kim is in, right?
I don't think so.
You haven't announced them yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the homie Kim Kaf-Wan, dude. That's my guy. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's some cool. Yeah. Okay. I don't know, man. So I forgot that there was like a sports team, and then like the football player, the basketball player.
Those guys haven't been in a game since that game, and every time one comes out, the joke is that they're finally gonna put the American sports team in, and it hasn't happened yet.
I've never seen him, and then like when Drake used to bring his Xbox, and he was playing the football guy, and I just couldn't stop laughing, man.
It would have to be Drake.
Yeah. I don't know. There's like a lot of cool characters. I mean, fucking Geese. I'm a big fan for that dude. Geese.
All the boss characters are so cool. Any of them would just be fantastic.
Game on, whatever it's fucking. name is that guy's fucking cool. But Mr. Karate, I would want Mr. I don't know, man. There's too many cool boss characters and everything.
Homie Butt, dude. You know,
Homie
any
Butt.
Garu character would be pretty cool. I doubt it would happen, but that would be very cool.
Who was in Garu? There was a guy. I don't know if he was a grappler, but he rolled a lot. He was apparently top tier in that game. He like did a lot of rolls, and I think he was like a cop. I don't remember, but
Kevin?
Man, it might have been Kevin. I don't know, but
because that guy was really, really good in that game.
I heard. Yeah. I think it's Kevin, but yeah, he looked really cool. But he did like a lot of cool.
That guy's a beast in that game.
Yeah.
That might be who you're thinking of.
Maybe. Okay, cool. KOF, yeah, man. I mean, like I said, unfortunately, I try to give all fighting games a try. I know I'm gonna buy it. I know I'm gonna play it, but I don't know if I'm gonna get way into it. But it's a game I most definitely would like to see on my shelf. Okay, and one more thing before we get into the recap is just a reminder that about EVO Online that it's happening, and I think it's still cool.
It is definitely happening.
And I think it's, even though Sony bought them or sponsored them, whatever, that it's open to all platforms. Like T7 will be on PC cross, and then they're allowing crossplay. So I do think that that's like they're acknowledging that, and I think it's really awesome. So
I can't imagine that it would be just locked to that, because you're excluding a lot of games. I mean, it depends on what this next console, the console war looks like, how it plays out, and what these games come out on. But so far, we know that Melty Blood's going to be on all the consoles. So if that matters to anybody, at least that'll be on different stuff.
You totally forgot that Melty Blood. I'm sorry, I forgot I put that on my questions or on the bottom, whatever. It's apparently they're gonna need a Melty Blood. I don't, like I said, I'm not a big Melty Blood player. I don't know nothing about the game. I know Glizzy does their thing. I have like little guides of it because I always thought it was a cool game. But I think I know nothing about it, and I think Vince might be able to tell. Apparently there's a new Melty Blood. Is there a date yet? It's just, from what I heard, it's just like magazine pics, right?
Yeah, it's this year. It's gonna be on.
Really?
Yeah. PlayStation, Xbox, and all that stuff. Yeah, a while ago, like last year, the guy that made Uni, the French bread guy, was like, "Hey, like, what's rollback?" Like, he was like, "What is this shit? Like, how do I do this?" And everybody's like, "Hell yeah, dude! Uni's getting rollback, dude. We finally did it." But he was probably just asking for Melty Blood, because that game's gonna have rollback. So I guess all the stuff that he's been asking and like saying, "Hey, this is what I want to work on. These are like the things I'm doing." Like, it was all for Melty Blood. So I think that's actually pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's really cool. I know a lot of people like that game, man, and I know that's like one of the main like poverty games too. A lot of people talk about.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, man. Not gonna lie, it looks really cool.
That's awesome.
The few screenshots that are out there are they're pretty promising. I wonder what the game's gonna play like. That's always the question. But if it's gonna come out this year, it makes you wonder, when is it gonna come out. I can't imagine it's anytime soon, right? It's got to be like towards the end of the year. Does it come out before Evo? I don't know. Probably not.
I don't know, man, because there's like what, I'm bad at math. 9 months left in this year, so I mean, anything can happen, man. But that's pretty funny.
That is how math works.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That, who knows, man? Who fucking knows, dude? But
makes you wonder,
There's so many fighting games coming out. It's insane, man. Like, you want to play them all, but it's just that you can't. I mean, you can, but it's just crazy. Is there
depends on how much you want to play them, but you could absolutely play them all if you felt like it.
Yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we get into? Is there any other topics or any other little whispers you hear from anything going on in the FGC world or fighting game news related?
I'm gay.
I second that. All right, I third that. Okay, so Mike, welcome back again. You just had a tournament 2 weeks ago. I enjoyed it. I got my pizza. It was awesome. A lot of great matches. The cool ending, if you know what I mean. And also, I mean, it was just awesome. So what I want to talk about is, talk about the tourney, pros and cons, favorite matches, favorite part, least favorite part. Will it happen again? Just all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, I mean, go ahead and take it away, man.
Least favorite part, dude. Were the Discord noises involved in the least favorite part?
I mean, all tournaments are, you could talk about like all the matches, or, I mean, just go for it, man. And plus, congratulations on getting third, man. You did great, man. So. You got third, right? You did, right?
Yeah, I got third.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did. Who could have predicted that top 3, dude?
Did you have Gauln in top 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Vince nailed it. I don't know. I don't.
I picked. Yeah, that's good.
Always in order.
The only person I had was Rusty on like taking it, and like the other two were just like, I guess it was like Magic La La Land. But anyway, go for it, brother.
Yeah. Always in order when I make predictions, just so I can be wrong, but not this time.
Yeah, no, that was cool. Vince nailed it. And yeah, I mean, could have had second, but kind of choked it up just a little bit, and but it was okay. It was one of those. I don't when I went to rewatch the film for that, and I basically set up in training mode, like, okay, if I would have done it, because Earl and Bonfire, shouts to them, they did amazing on commentary.
The commentary was very good throughout the whole thing when I was watching it, because I couldn't watch a lot at work, but I could hear it because I have headphones and shit. So the commentary really made it watchable for me, even without having to see the matches or just peeking in and out. It was really cool.
Nice. Yeah, they were really good. I'm glad. I'm very happy and thankful that they just took control. They just did it. It was awesome. But just real quick, yeah, they were just saying that I needed to hit a perfect sword loop with 2 bars, and when I basically set it up, I did, and I couldn't hit the second bar. So it's one of those things where I might have still been able to, like, different scenario, if I would have gone for it, than how I did. But I once I lost it, and afterwards I couldn't do it. I melted because that's when he got the perfect on me, and then you know from there just Rusty got me. And the thing was that I've been playing really well against Rusty too, like in casuals when we were doing it. He would still, like, overall sets, like, he probably won, like, it'd be like 5-4 him, 3-0 me, 3-2 me, 3-2 him, just going real back and forth. So there was a shot, but it was crazy. But anyways, yeah, that tournament was wild, man. Once again, thank you to everyone for tuning in and watching. It was crazy, the amount of people that just were ready to be here and get hype, man.
It's amazing what a little bit of promotion week after week will do for your tournament, huh?
Yeah. And everybody getting hype over the player cards and stuff. And when it all came together, it was really weird because I had this weird, I get really bad nerves, and I was more nervous about just starting the tournament. Like, as soon as 12 o'clock hit, like, I was so nervous for that point more than even playing. And it was a trip. But yeah, man, just I wanted to thank everybody. It was cool. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. The matches were really, really sick. Lord Tong's choosing of the matches was really, really hype. So that way it wasn't just a straight, follow the bracket down. He chose them in order, and the way he did it, I think that the match just turned out, like, great. I don't know, yeah, it all just seemed to, the magic happened, dude, and it was just really good, man.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm really thankful for all the help, and even Tong, for just helping, organize it and stuff like that, and Watts for running losers. Like I said, I'm uploading losers matches right now too, so you guys can check those out. I haven't been able to watch all of them, but yeah, there was a lot of great matches. So the one thing that I will say too, the way that Tong had set up this bracket, because a lot of people were wondering, like, if you look at top, like, if we went from the top to the bottom, it was Rusty against Polo, and that was like, whoa, that's a crazy match. Like, they're like, you would see that often to try and get into winners finals, or
Yep.
that would be winners finals. And that being first round, and the thing that we wanted to see for each match was we wanted to see the upset.
Nice.
So we all felt, we didn't really, we just wanted to see these matchups and see who could upset who, and who he thought was strong enough to to take it. You know what I mean? And then the crazy part was that he did.
He
Dude.
sure did it.
He did. And that's when I was like, oh my God, like this is no way, dude. Like that
was a really good match too.
It was a great match. He just it was weird because he had played Bruce like the day before, or like the day, like 2 days before. He got in at like a first to 5, or like a first to like a little bit over, whatever, like first to 7 or something like that, with Bruce. And Bruce was victorious, but at the end of it, he was like, "Okay, like I know exactly what the matchup is. I fully understand." And then there it was, man.
It was one of the few matches I got to watch start to finish at work, and I was really glad that I got to watch that one for sure.
Yeah, he was able to take out Phoenix each time, and just he was able to play his game, and he was super smooth with everything he did, dude. He was playing very, very on point, dude. But yeah, so yeah, I guess that was a really good match. So some matches still went the same way, like so Crisco against Watts. We wanted to see Watts. We both felt Watts was looking very strong. And Crisco had only played that one day.
So he doesn't have internet.
Yeah, he doesn't have internet or a computer, so yeah, he only got the one day, and so he thought Watts was strong enough to take him, and that was one of his choices too. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess is this what you want to hear? Is this good content, dude?
With a K, dude.
With a K, dude. Okay, I'm just making sure, man. I don't know if I'm boring people.
Is this the recap? I'm listening. Fuck it. This is your recap.
This is what we asked for of you, brother.
I'm just making sure, man, dude. Don't do that. I'm just making sure, dude.
Yeah, don't do that. You're banned from this podcast.
We're calling Dre immediately. He's now gonna give us the recap.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, so I mean, just going through like each one, like even he felt that Johnny, because me and Johnny have always had a past of going back and forth, and I always felt Johnny was a stronger player. No, I'm not, dude. I'm
really glad I made that emote.
But whatchamacallit, man? Damn it, dude. I was talking about, oh yeah, me and Johnny. So yeah, we knew that Johnny was playing from far away, but he said he was down. And even then, when he got the first game on me, he when that drop happened, or like, yeah, when the drop happened and I missed the buster and he foot dove me, and then he went through all my characters, like I knew he was gonna try and bait the lariat, so I was just waiting for it, and then all of a sudden, like the foot dive went back, and then he dashed forward and got the medium, and he got me, and I was like, oh fuck, dude. Like I started to freak out, and even when Virgil came in, I completely froze up, and he fucked me up, and I was like, oh shit, not like this, dude. Like, just like that, like that's a game, dude. And Johnny completely took that. But yeah, so I mean, I still came out on top, but like, me and Johnny have always had a past of bad or back and forth matches. So
it was good to see him in the tournament, just at all, man. That's pretty much my statement on the matter.
Yeah, and he was practicing a lot too. He was taking it pretty serious, and he was having a lot of fun. Like he had to be at work in like 3 hours, and he was like, okay, one more, So it was good. That's
the classic, man.
The classic, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've been to LDL on a Monday, and I have work like at 6, and I go home like at 4. So I'll just stream Final Fantasy 7 right now, and then just go to work, dude.
Yeah, I'll just play for a few hours, and I'll just go to work, dude.
But then
I'll just go to TTF and then go right to work afterwards on Saturday.
But
man.
that's
no problem.
yeah. But Vince, you had to work like straight. Like, luckily enough for me, it's like I just had to survive those 3 hours and go to bed, or go home and sleep for like 5 hours. But then some of those people just...
There was no sleep in this dojo, man. I went right to work after that. So I do it all over again, though.
Of course. All right, let's go, Mike.
Yeah. But yeah, so then the next was Gorlami and Diato, which I think we felt that we wanted to see Diato beat Gorlami, and he had it.
He could have done it,
I feel like online played in a little bit of that, though. I don't know. That's a lot of matches, though. It's like Ray's laptop, but we'll say that for later. That's my favorite match.
Ray's laptop.
Ray versus Uncle Matt versus Ray's laptop.
Versus knowing how to use technology.
Oh man, yeah. No, I mean he'll probably tell you, because he said that it was a bit more, or like he was saying that it was laggy for him all the time, but it would have to be, it was there, like his side, because it's on his internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the actual servers itself. So yeah, I mean there were drops. Like, it's still, I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying it's perfect. But
it's better than anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's definitely a lot of drops, and could have been online, could have not been online. Because I don't know, I guess I'm a little biased, because like obviously I have the host of it or whatever, but it's still pretty good, man. Like, I still see, like, I've actually, I've had Lovo been playing on the server, and he's hitting lightning loops. You know what I mean? So, it's pretty solid online, man. And like I said, yeah, the tournament ran very well, thankfully. And yeah, very, man. That tournament, it was just so crazy, dude. Like, I can't believe that it was actually fucking happening, dude.
Yeah, I think that tournament ran 100% well. I mean, the only thing was like just Ray's laptop, man. Like, besides that, I think everything was like well done. I watched the whole thing, and I can't. Well, I mean, unfortunately, I didn't watch any of the losers. I had Eric's stream open, but I was mostly watching, the winner side of the bracket.
It's hard to take your eyes off of the mainstream.
Yeah. But from what I saw, I think I know you did play the Sephiroth song in the beginning of the stream. I was wondering why, on accident. I think that was.
Oh, dude!
So I don't know.
Sorry,
I don't know if that was a spoiler or anything, but I was just like, I think.
I was hoping nobody saw it and nobody said it in chat, and I was like,
we always notice, dude.
I heard it. I saw it, dude.
I got away with it because I had it set up, because basically, like, I was practicing, like, even beforehand. Like, I was practicing to make sure that I was like on cue with it.
Always a good plan.
What you should have done.
And,
I'll go to I'll wait on you.
No, yeah, and then I meant to, I think, like, alt tab or something, like, just, and I on my keyboard, like, it has like a play and like a skip song buttons and stuff like that, and I hit play, and it fucking came up, and I fucking freaked out. And as soon as I paused it, I instantly closed Spotify, and I was like, I'll open that up.
Never again, dude.
Oh, that shit was so, god damn it, dude.
Yeah, you should have done like pretend that your stream, like, during the whole tournament, pretend your stream's like fucking up, but like the black, like, the black screen on and off, and just like, what's going on, man? And it's all right, we're back. But then in the end, like, it's just so
Y2J, dude.
and make that, and like wherever that, I don't know if you watch, I mean, I'm pretty sure you watch Having Children, but like that weird noise that it would always make, where it sounded like the computer, like, screen was messing up when, like, they were turning into I don't know, that noise, but that's like a lot of production work. But that was sick though. But anyway, continue. That was, yeah. I mean, that was so cool.
Yeah, no. I'm also, yeah, like, I'm still interested in hearing, like, what you guys thought, like, front to back, like, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it, as, like, you watched the whole stream. A lot of people hit me up and told me, good shit, it was greatly ran, and I was thankful, man, because I was legitly just stressing, man, and I wanted to make sure I ran a good tournament for you guys, man. And I meant to say this too. actually on the first the first podcast was that basically like it was cool. I'm very 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 thankful of everybody that came in. You know what I mean, and supported the event, and I wouldn't change that at all. But it was funny because when I when this tournament started to build up, like I just wanted to make sure that I did this tournament for San Diego, and I didn't care like about like if the Marvel community saw it or like whatever, you know. Like I'm thankful that they came in, and you know the channel blew up and we got a bunch of subs, and you know people, and you know a lot of people enjoyed it, you know. But it was mostly just for San Diego. So
Yep.
I just
definitely a good way to look at it.
Yeah, and I just wanted to kind of stress that. And so that's why like it the fact that you know you guys really hit me up and you know told me it was such a great time, and I'm still hearing good things about it, like, and people are asking for more. It's crazy. It really I'm really blessed and I'm really thankful for it. And I'm happy that I did a good job, like seriously, and you guys enjoyed it. So
Definitely a very enjoyable watch.
No, yeah, you did.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good, man. And then you say you want to do it for San Diego. That's fucking badass. But you gotta remember too, man. Like Marvel has a lot of history in San Diego too, man. So everyone now, dude, they like Marvel, man. So it's just like if you're gonna have a big Marvel tournament and you know you have those Twitch lurkers like, oh, what's going on in this channel, they're gonna love it, man. People are gonna hear it. It's gonna be like the word of mouth gets around quick on the internet. And I mean I think that should have been you had really good players. Like it was crazy, man. It was crazy. It was should have had more. Should have had more people in that goddamn
32 Marvel
more
players.
views. No. I was my viewers, but I think that shit should have had like that. You know what I mean? It was good. I mean, that shit was sick, man. That shit was good.
no, yeah, I mean, I'm still thankful. Like, I mean, that's the most the stream has ever had. I think it said that we topped at 131 people.
Nice.
And I mean, that's crazy. And even you know, shouts to Kevin Ha trying to get rid of the never activate windows. Or
That
yeah,
was cool, dude.
he gave me some code. He added me on Discord, and he gave me some code. And you guys already know me, dude. I don't know how to computer, man. And he was just like, yeah, just copy and paste this into here, and you'll be okay. And I was like,
Sure, man.
That guy, I've seen that
still there to
guy.
this day,
I've
dude.
seen that guy only once at AX, and he was wearing the maid outfit. From no, that wasn't it. No. I saw him at what is that fight wearing the maid outfit? Oh yeah, fuck that, dude. Never forget that Richard and Jesse lost the Halloween costume to a guy in a dress, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Or the Bowser.
oh,
As God intended.
But when I did see, I was on the shuttle to the hotel from the AX, and Kevin Ha I was sitting behind him, and I was like, oh, I think that looks familiar. He was wearing his like Twitch, and then he was just talking about this. He was talking to this guy by him, sitting down, saying that he was like a big deal on Twitch. It was pretty funny. I just had a big smile on my face, like, yeah, man, that's cool, dude. Like,
Yeah, totally, dude. You got it, man. Me too, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm the number one trash and space streamer, dude. Look that shit up.
oh man. Yeah.
Hey, man, good for that guy.
He was saying, I mean, he was cool, you know. Shouts to him, but he was wondering how such like a sick event went unnoticed. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh no, that's what I 100% agree with that guy. Yeah, it's like there's all these events like Hyperbomb. I think Hyperbomb too. Like there's like all these little events. You try to keep that smile on your face, man.
I know.
There's a lot of.
I couldn't do it. Anytime Hyperbomb gets mentioned, I just think about how much fun I had.
I mean, there's just events like that. It's just like, dude, this event literally is not like a. Well, I don't know. You might the leader TO might be sipping too hard.
Some people were at
on the
TwitchCon for that
Kool-Aid.
event.
Jesus Christ, dude. Why did that happen on the logic to why it was? Oh man. But I think that event was so cool, man. It could have been. It's one of those things that there's a hotel, there's a venue, there's, you know what I mean. But
that event was a lot of fun.
yeah, I love Hyper Bomb, dude. Don't people?
I unironically can't wait for the next one, man. I'll be there on commentary.
I have too much fun every time.
Paid commentary.
Shout out to that one guy that asked me. I was like, "Do you guys really hate it?" I'm like, "No, man. Why would you ask me?"
No way, shape, or form.
Oh man, yeah, no, but I 100% agree that like that's what I was saying. That event should have. I mean, it was such a cool event, man. Like events like that should. But hey, you still got all those people watching, and you got like I know all of SD was watching, man, and I know that was your main goal too, or one of your main goals, right? Was just an event for San Diego, and fuck, you know, I saw a lot of names in that chat. You know what I mean? You know, some old names and shit. So.
Yeah, that's I guess basically what I want to emphasize too, is that I know I didn't spam it like to get the to make it this huge thing too, but the point was that I got San Diego hyped, and that's what I was most happy about. And I knew that's what he said, like, why did he go on notice? Because I was like, oh, because I really didn't really promote it. Like,
no, you promoted. You did your job. I think you announced every single character, or pretty much every single player on Twitter, which is it's open. I'm pretty sure your Twitter's not public, right? Or private. It's open to the public. And everybody was retweeting and liking those. Those tweets got. I mean, some more than others. It still got like fucking all those likes and those retweets. You know what I mean? People saw it. People saw it, and people knew about it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I just felt that I wasn't really like, just really getting the word out, but like I just knew that I was getting the word. I knew that San Diego was hyped for it, and that's like I said.
Why do you think I have the big kahuna, man? That's the San Diego tournament, dude. No, I totally understand.
Locals only, man.
Locals only, dude. And that's a thing too. Like, that's what we try to make sure this tournament was. And I think, it just made me, if I ever do more,
Sound really funny when you said that, dude.
That oh wait, I just blanked out, dude. Fuck.
Hey, all right.
If you ever did more,
you were telling us about the next invitational you're about to run.
Oh no. Wait.
But yes.
Was I?
You tell me, brother.
You tell me.
I'm glad you're here, Dre.
Yeah, my bad. No, I just basically if I was okay, that's what it just it's just all that I'm just happy I did it for San Diego. And if I ever did do anything else, I would just want to do it like just purely San Diego only events.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was trying to say.
I mean, let me ask you a question now. So if you would run a monthly or maybe a bi-weekly, whatever, Marvel tournament, would it be only for San Diego, or would you reach out to SoCal also? Because I was checking the last couple of brackets. Apparently there hasn't been any Marvel tournaments at Wednesday Night Fights, like at least like the last 2 weeks when I'm seeing. So I don't know if they just kind of stopped playing or whatever. Because I know that the Atlanta Never Sleep tournament's pretty big, and that's open.
There was a tournament yesterday. There was a Marvel tournament.
Okay.
And I think there was one before that because that would have been the week.
Is it on a different Smash GG, or is it through the Level Up Series one?
I think it's through. No, where is it? Hold on, let me.
I mean, it's not important. I was just wondering because the last. I think when the podcast I had you on, the first one you or not, but the last one you were on, but I was trying to check if who was the names in the bracket, and I didn't see a bracket. But maybe it was just like that 1 week they didn't have it. I don't know. But
no, it's on Smash GG. Yeah, because I have here all.
Yes, the question was whether or not it was on the Level Up. Smash GG.
No, if it's on the Level Up Smash.
Like my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not really important. Don't worry about it.
Okay, my bad, dude.
No, no,
The
you're
fact
good.
that they're happening is the important part.
Yes, no, that's all I was saying. That's why
Yeah.
I was
Well,
saying
yeah.
that if you did have a tournament, and hopefully, like all the people that were in your, like you already have the 16 players, if those guys continue to play or are able to play. But it's just one of those like, are all those people gonna play, whatever? But I mean, that's, I was just wondering if you did run tournaments, would you open it to like SoCal?
Like honestly,
And
like
also because those SoCal heads did come down and play at LDL too. You know what I mean? The homie Steenberger, that's the only guy I remember. I think he had the cool shoes. I think, but
yeah, I know that's where, but I guess this is where I guess I feel a little conflicted about it because
sack tap. Well,
like
I mean,
I just want to play Marvel with my friends, dude.
I got.
Seriously, you don't like the Marvel community either, dude?
Who let that
That's
guy here? Who let this guy in my house? Who is this guy, dude? Oh, that's always my favorite story, dude. It's like, yeah, I want to play Tekken, but I don't want you in my house, man.
Why is this guy here, dude?
But yeah, yeah, I don't know. I guess I would have to say, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's weird because I guess if I was really going to make it a weekly and I wanted it to be big, then yeah, I would invite all of SoCal. But really, it's like, I guess I'd rather just do it for San Diego. Like I'm more just about doing it for San Diego than trying to do something big, you know?
The mentality of most people running tournaments here in San Diego at the moment, so you're not far off base.
Yeah, and that's what like was really driving me the most. Like I said, like throughout the tournament was how high people were getting, and it became this big thing, and you know, and yeah, it just I don't know, I wanted San Diego to enjoy it. You know what I mean? That's why it's the drive of it all, I guess.
Yeah, and like you said, you did your job 100%. I think, dude.
Yeah, I know. I keep repeating it. It just I don't know. Yeah, it's what like I said, it was a huge driving factor of a lot of it. So, so yeah, I guess that's my take on that. I guess if that's okay. if I did this, you know.
Yeah, if you did it.
If I did this, this is not confirmed. Nothing. So, but yeah, I guess there's still a lot of tournament to go over.
Yeah. Wait, I don't want to interrupt you, but Vince, before I want to ask you something right now. So when you said that most of the tournaments in San Diego seem to be doing the the ST only thing, so do you think that's a bad thing or a good thing?
I don't think it's a bad thing.
Okay.
I mean, you ultimately have to ask who you're running these tournaments for, anyways. And if it's for the boys, just run it for the boys, man. Like that seems to be what a lot of people want to do. So you should do that.
I 100% feel like if I had stable internet though, and I knew my computer wasn't about to blow up, and the games were actually decent, I wouldn't mind having it West Coast only. You know what I mean? But like, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get fucking people in the tournament, but it's just that
that's not the goal. So
yeah, it's not the goal. But I mean, yeah, I think everyone's doing that too. Even like I think Wednesday Night Fights is the only people doing all regions, which is fucking crazy. But
I mean, if we had locals, we wouldn't be doing this in the first place.
Yeah,
so it's
that's
basically
true.
just a glorified local, anyways. So that's the mentality that I see. A lot of people.
That's the only reason I do it too, is because even like the next level, the Battle Circuit shit does that. They're like, we're only open to these states because I know these people are the ones that would. You know what I mean? Like even it's.
You know, they won't come out and say these are the people that would go to our tournaments
but
anyways.
That's what pretty much Henry Sense. Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of what they're hinting at if you're reading between the lines.
Yeah. All right. Very nice. Okay. Mike, continue.
All right, yeah, no, my bad.
No.
It's a good question, though. You know, but
no, that's why when you,
everybody's kind of on the same page with that.
Your tone of your voice changed when you said that, so I was like, all right, I have to ask Vince this real quick.
I know it was cool. But yeah, so I think we were talking about Diato and Gorlami.
Damn, that was like so long. That turned into such a crazy like. So yeah, we were talking about that, but it was
because I don't think we got to Pimpa and Richard, right?
No, the last one you're talking about was Ryan and Kevin.
Okay, well yeah, that one. we were putting the money on Diato to take out Gorlami, and it was a close one, man. And of course, there was the rage quit, classic Diato, man.
I got to watch that live too, and I was like, "Yup, this is it, man." It's like I never stop watching these guys play Marvel in person, dude. This is pretty tight.
That's what I know he was mad, you know what I mean? But it just it's funny how, like I said, it's just the tournament just went so well. That's why I'm just so thankful for it. And just because it's one of those things where of course it happened, and it just gave it so much more of an authentic feel that I wanted,
It's like nobody ever stopped playing,
Yeah, exactly. Like nobody stopped playing. And even I guess I want to say this too. Like, man, I was really like, I guess, touched too, because like when we were playing, like, when I was doing the practice session and stuff like that, it was cool because like it seemed like nobody was really, like, nobody wanted to go 2 and out. Like everybody took this like really, really seriously.
Yeah, hell yeah. No one wants to do that, but someone has to go 2 and out. I've been
unfortunately somebody's got to do it,
I've been in, I think, every big kahuna, and every kahuna I was in, I went 0-2. So it's just like no one wants to do it, but it happens, man.
Somebody's got to do it, man.
Yeah.
Some brave soul has to go 0-2 and be okay with it.
But I did qualify for 2 different games. For 2 different games.
Thank you for adding that.
Multi-game legend, dude.
Multi-character god, dude.
But yeah, it just really was cool that people were taking this seriously, and even with the prize bonus, the prize pot that we had, I don't think
you don't have to answer this question. May I ask how much you did raise though?
I put it up in the fight page post. We made $805.
Oh my goodness! Holy shit, man!
You won't catch me donating to that shit.
I saw your name on the Venmo.
Damn it.
Damn.
I mean, it wasn't me.
That's awesome. Good shit to everyone that donated, man. Hell yeah, that's badass, dude. That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, no, huge thank you to the donator. I guess I could remain them or keep them mysterious,
Your call.
I donated.
I donated. I think all members of 3E donated the same amount too. But
yeah, so
$6?
I think it was
awesome, dude.
Yeah, $5. Rico's donation of $1, dude.
$1, dude. That was so funny.
I don't know how to use Venmo. That shit was tight.
And of course, I mean, you guys never wanted, or you guys didn't have to donate as much as you did. I was very, very thankful. But yeah, Cody did donate. Vince donated.
No.
Tong, of course, donated.
Nice.
Ryan.
I know Ryan did, right? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would be really surprised if he didn't do it too.
Who else? Let me pull up the Venmo real quick. Should see this. These are the notes that I should have taken down, dude.
Yeah, when Mike lost, I wanted my Venmo refund back. See something.
Me too. But I didn't get it. I got a shirt out of it though, so I guess that was something.
Thank you for the shirt, Mike. By the way, and the donut. I ate that shit. It was pretty good, man. Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, thank you for being
a winner. The fucking shirt, dude. God damn it.
It's all good, dude. I didn't bring mine either. I
was so scared though when I opened it. I was like, dude, like usually like places that sell shirts, they're white, man. I'm like, fuck, dude, because I'm just like, I'm sloppy, man. Like, either sweat it or I just like, when I wash it, that shit's gonna turn red when I like open the thing, dude. Like, but I really do appreciate the shirt though, man. I really do.
Yeah, man. If it happens, it happens, dude. Just I'm glad it was you, dude. Thank you for being a sub, dude. But
thanks to whoever gifted me that sub, by the way.
Huh?
I said thanks to whoever gifted me that sub.
Wherever you were.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was Ryan, Tong, Bonfire donated, Rico, J-Flow, thank you, Vince,
no,
Earl, Cody, Jay, aka True, James for Yuna.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
And
that guy's a low-key supporter of a lot of the shenanigans we get into.
So thank you guys. Thank you for supporting the event and enjoying it, and I appreciate it. So
and before, I'm gonna interrupt you right now. next one you have, please make a Matcherino, because I had so many people asking me for one, and when you told me you just made 800, I can only imagine that shit would have been at least over a G. I understand, but I mean, just the next one, please keep that in mind.
I will.
If there ever is one again.
If there ever is one, I will confirm that there will be a Matcherino. That's all I'll say about that. So, but yeah, so that was we like I said, there was some very, they were very generous. You guys were very generous, and I'm very, very thankful for it. And yeah, man, like I said, like I said, the whole event is just still like, I can't believe it even happened. Like, and it's bugging out still, dude.
You're bugging out still because it was a good event, man. That's it. Every good event is that you talk about them for a long ass time, like Hyperbomb, just
like Hyperbomb.
To this day, man.
To this day, dude.
Haven't been paid.
Haven't been paid. We'll get it soon, dude.
No, we won't. That's why I took the shirt.
That's why I took the shirt. All right, fair enough. But yeah, so that was like I said, Diado Gorlami won it. And then Pimpbot and Richard.
Rip Pimpbot's Frank Wee, dude.
Yeah, man. So
one of my favorite characters in that game. One of the only ones I like, but it happens.
We wanted Pimpbot to just beat Richard out, and yeah, we just had faith that he was gonna do it. Now, like straight up, because I knew that he had been playing longer than Richard, and of course I knew that Richard had bad internet. So it was just like,
thanks for throwing that in there.
Yeah, it was his time, dude. So, but it unfortunately did not go that way. Richard went through and he won it, man. Yeah. And then Shogun versus Nocturnal. We wanted Nocturnal to take it over Shogun. Even though this fucking guy, dude.
He was playing on Wi-Fi, wasn't he?
Yeah, dude. I was like, are you fucking serious, dude? I was so mad, dude. He tells me like 20 minutes, like right before, dude, and I'm just like,
Marvel players, right? You know what I'm saying?
Oh god, dude. I was so mad. Like, I've been telling you this shit for fucking weeks, dude. Like, and you're telling me you never play hard. Like, get out of my face. I hope you go 0-2, dude. But yeah, I mean, he lost, and it was pretty funny because that guy, there was supposed to be a 1st to 10 between Uncle Matt and Ray, which is going to be almost the next match. I guess I'll get there. Remind me about the money match.
It happened.
Yeah, it happened. But I'm going to keep going and we'll get to Matt and Ray. But yeah. Anyways, the next match was Gerald against Trikilla. And I felt Gerald was getting back on his shit, and I was like, this is fucking tight, dude. Like, but I guess I heard through the grapevine that I guess Trikilla is a WL killer, dude, and I didn't know this. But I was backing up Tong. I told him, I was like, G3 is looking really good, because of course Tong wasn't obviously in most of the sessions, but I left every decision up to him except for one, and I was like, I think no matter what, you have to have Matt and Ray play.
Yeah, for sure.
And he was like, really? And I was like, yes. I think if they're out of this whole thing, you have to have Matt and Ray play. And he was like, all right, I trust you. And that's, that match was a great match, dude.
For a lot of reasons.
Was that
For
the
a lot of reasons.
okay? So was that the match or Ray versus Peter? Is one where it's like, damn, I can't believe he blocked that. That's a good mix up, whatever. But it figured out that his like computer died, so he was just holding it back the whole time or something. Did you see that?
No, that was
or that was Tom. It was someone.
no, that was Ray against Peter.
Yeah, that was a different match, but that did happen.
Yeah.
That did happen. Yeah, Ray, for whatever reason, didn't want to plug in his laptop, to keep it charging after playing 20. Oh, well, that's the behind the scenes, I guess. So, Ray came in. So yeah, we're gonna talk about Ray and Matt.
Okay.
Was that I knew that Ray hadn't played through any of the practice sessions. And the thing was that Ray was playing, early Parsec streams, and but he really hadn't been playing much besides or like during the meantime of that. So, and Matt was playing like a lot, and Matt was playing really well. So it was up to Ray to upset Matt. And the thing is that Ray actually went and played like 20 games with Peter off stream on Watts' stream for casuals. And that's why when he came and played Matt, he was like insanely warmed up, ready to go. And that's why Matt like almost choked. You know what I mean? It was almost the 3-0. But all right. I mean, I can talk about scores, right? Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
You are allowed to talk about scores here, if that's what you're asking.
I'm just making sure, in case, spoilers or whatever.
It's been uploaded in a timely manner. They've had plenty of time to watch the matches. I think you're okay.
Yeah, I'm still trying to upload them, It's been on the VOD, but yeah, basically, it went to the 2-0, almost 3-0, and then of course he made the comeback and made the match, one of the better matches, one of the more funny matches.
I think that was a really good one.
Yeah, of the entire day, and it inspired a first to 10 money match to happen, which did happen on stream, and I'm gonna upload it too. But that was a really, really funny match because we put them on. We just put them on the Discord and let them talk shit, and it was fucking great, dude.
That was a good set.
It was a really good set. So it was cool to see, everybody's fire is back, But yeah, that's how we did it with first round, and we didn't want to. I don't remember if I said this too. We didn't want to, or I presented him with the idea instead of going from top to bottom, because like I said, if it would have been from top to bottom, like I guess any other bracket, it would have been Polo versus Rusty right off the bat, and I was like, that's kind of a hard hitting, match right off the bat, and I was like, you know what, Tong, like if you we're going to watch this. Like, if you were in control of this and you got to choose the matches, which matches would you choose? And that's how, we chose it all. But yeah, I mean, all of them were great matches, dude. And like I said, everybody was playing their hearts out, dude. Even as we got into winners, some of the scores say differently, but like, everybody was still playing like really, really well. You know what I mean? And I'm still even surprised at myself for getting third. And getting as far as I did. And, it was just, I don't know, like I said, because I was so whacked out, just making sure to run everything and making sure everything was okay. And like, holy shit, the stream is blowing up,
Discord notifications going buck wild, dude.
Yeah, man, the Discord notifications and all these people, like worried about it. Like, all right, I got it. Like, we're figuring it out. And
are they really worried about Discord notification when like? Was it like Adrian's kid crying and going crazy, and then Earl's sick ASMR stream with his wife?
that was pretty interesting, dude.
Oh man, that shit was tight, dude.
That guy put Discord noises in MVC3. That guy was pretty cool too.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy was, but that was cool, dude.
That was baby Asian Pinot Ray, dude. That was his final form.
Yeah, it was like I don't know. People were complaining about it. It was also like I get it, like you know what I mean. So like I think I just took over, or like I was just trying to make sure I put on a good show. So I was trying to figure out how to get them off. Um, but of course, you know, I never activated Windows. I left that shit on.
How do I computer, dude?
How do I computer? I didn't know. Even then, I tried to put the fucking code in that he wanted me to, and I was like,
And
that
whenever I
shit.
hear that, and whenever I hear I'll fuck with it later, dude, I know that shit's never getting built, dude. Those are the two things that I know will never happen.
No one says I'll fuck with it. Yeah, I thought so.
It's part of the charm of the stream to not activate Windows, but
I've been
you know,
fucking with
it's
everything
ultimately
later
up
in
to
this
you.
whole fucking career, dude.
Oh man. But yeah, never active. I don't remember what I was fucking saying.
You're talking about
We're
Windows.
talking about Windows, but we're also talking about Ray and Matt doing the money or the match on Peter's or on Eric's stream, or Ray and Peter playing on Eric's stream, I believe.
Oh yeah, just that he warmed up, and that's why he pretty much came in and nearly bodied Matt, and that's what made the match so good. And Ray was even trying to take actual Monopoly dollar bets on that match. You know, he had himself, and that was pretty funny. And yeah, he would have lost it, and yeah, I mean, I trying to, I guess, go through a lot of these matches, dude. There was just a lot of really good sets, man. Like an unfortunate one, which I thought was actually gonna be a lot better, was Richard against Peter.
I feel like that match went hella back and forth, but in the end, Peter just 3-0'd him. You know what I mean? Like it was always down to like the last character, but Peter just like came in and like it was one of those like it was a good match, even though you went through. I mean, you know what I mean? I think we've all had those matches too. Like good match, but in the end, you still lost. Like fuck, man.
Yeah, I think that's what a whole thing was too, like with the whole tournament, which was really cool. Yeah, I mean the scores kind of say one thing, but if you watch the matches, they were all like really good matches.
Especially with Marvel, man. It's like, you know, I mean, I've seen all year, a lot of your matches too are like, damn, you're down a character, then Virgil comes in, it's like, fuck, dude, I forgot this is a whole different game now, man. It's just like a lot of characters are like that in Marvel, you know what I mean? Like X Factor is just a really big turn, like a game stealer, you know what I mean? It's just like, I think it's the comeback mechanic, I'm sorry, I think it's one of the worst and craziest comeback mechanics in any fighting game, you know what I mean?
It's one of the more egregious systems that's ever been put into a game, for sure. It's really up there.
It's insane, man. It's fucking insane.
It really is. I mean, and I won't even deny it. And what's weird is I know people like hate it and whatever. Like, I honestly like don't mind it.
What? Maybe you can explain this to me because I really never got it, because I never really like asked how does X Factor work. All I knew it made your moves better and faster, whatever. So as a Phoenix player, she had the infinite with her trap. Is it because that was infinite because her moves were faster or something, coming out faster? Is that why it was an infinite? I know Taskmaster had the same thing with the arrows, so that's pretty much what it was.
That
right?
is correct.
Okay, that's all. There it is, man.
So, but yeah, it's funny. It's literally just this comeback mechanic, and it's crazy how it is, but it just adds this, I don't know, this fun, like this weird fun, I guess, to the game, because it's, I guess, you know, it's this rush that, like, you know, is he gonna make the comeback? Like, can I stop this? Like, even if I get hit by it, that's why, like, I don't mind it, because I know you're looking at me funny, Vince.
We got very different definitions of fun, but to each their own, you know.
But it's just like, I mean, you know, just saying how it is. Why, like, I love this game, dude. Like, I don't know. You just, are you gonna be able to survive? Like, can you, like, you'll be able to, like, will you be able to get it? Like, you know, is my defense on? Like, if I get hit by it and I lose to it, like, I'm not like, dude, fuck X Factor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, damn, fucking got X Factor. You know what I mean? Like, I know I use two of the most broken. But what I'm saying, like, I'll never not deny the characters I play, dude. Like, you know, I got P lucky, man. Like, He lucky in choosing these guys, dude. But like, all I'm saying, like, I understand it. And if somebody else was to hit me with the same shit that I hit other people with, like, I'm fine with it. I guess that's the whole point. You know what I mean? Just
Can I ask you? So when you are, let's say, you're playing, I guess a well-known player, whatever. Who cares? It could be any well-known player. If you're in a tournament match against this guy and you have your 3 characters and you kill 2 of his characters and he activates Virgil level 3 and he hits you, are you scared? Like he hits your first character, kills it, and then your second character is coming in. Are you scared or are you calm? Because 100% when I was playing, I was fucking terrified and I was angry because my thing with that game is when I was playing was that I hate that I killed half your team and then I have a full healthy team and then I get Virgil and that just totally mind fucked me and it made me play really bad because I was afraid. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Is that how you feel?
It literally, if I look at what he's like his setup, like immediately what he does after the kill, I will determine if I'm scared or not.
Okay.
That's 100% because it's either I know he's going for the 50-50 or he's just gonna meaty me and then I have to look for the left right. You know what I mean? That gives me a little bit more time to, just keep my eyes on him. But of course, if it's a 50-50 setup, then I'm scared because my eyes really had to be open, or if I can see he's doing it right, then I have to guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it just sucks too because X Factor the damage boost is so crazy because I'm playing characters that had decent health. I mean, not Sentinel, but Spencer and Wesker had decent health. You know what I mean? But that doesn't really matter in like the end game of X Factor. You know what I mean? Like,
it's supposed to
come back.
You just get hit and that character's done and on to the next one and that's what it's meant for. Yeah. So like I said, it honestly all depends, and I know that sounds crazy, but it all depends on how the situation is looking, or and if I could tell, or even if I know he has like a good Virgil, then yeah, I would say I'm starting to get scared, but I just try and I don't know. I think I've been more better now, I guess, with at least one tournament and just playing like sets over and over again was just how nervous I would be.
Yeah.
But I think I feel like I've been better about it. Like that's some of the blocks like I had in tournament were like crazy, but it was one of those things where I kept my eyes open.
Hi, man. A lot of people when they're in that state, that the play solid state, the ultra instinct kicks in. That's real, man. Like that tournament high. I mean, forgot who I was talking about it, but that shit's real, man. Especially when you're in top 8 and you're riding that momentum and everything. Like you're gonna be playing on point, man. It's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then I know Dre was real mad at me, but it was actually I had been playing Marvel, actually like not on the moon, which is for those that know me, like that's all I did, you know what I mean? But that was like probably the first tournament where like I just wasn't on the moon. I felt like I definitely was playing more on point, and when even when I was playing in casuals, like I was just seeing more of my own mistakes, and I was seeing some patterns that I was like just bad habits right off the top. And of course, I'm sure like the break from playing Marvel so much, I'm sure kind of helped too. But I just felt like I was way more on top of my game, and that's why I also feel too that I was able to play so well throughout the tournament. But yeah, I forgot Ultra Instinct. I'm gay. Dre's mad at me now, but
I think a lot. Is Dre mad at me?
I've heard more than one. Except when we got those free drinks at Starbucks and he was yelling at about the customers. That time he was really mad.
Yeah. And he was yelling.
But he still gave us free drinks.
He wasn't yelling. He was just talking loud enough so the customers could hear him.
That drink was very good, by the way.
But yeah, I know. I met everybody through Marvel 3. That's why I was so happy that everybody came through, and even like Cody said it, like I don't know that he was happy that it was me that was running this tournament. And like I said, that everybody hit me up, and I was really touched, man. I'm just really thankful, dude. But But yeah, so I guess back to the tournament. So that like I said with Richard, I just felt because Richard was playing really well and he was landing loops and stuff like that. But like I said, yeah, I think you're right. Like even thinking back to it, yeah, he just couldn't clutch it out. Even with Dante, but even the last game, like it was kind of a steamroll because I think he got a happy birthday, and then on incoming with Dorm, he just ate the meteors, and it was just a wrap from there. So, um, but yeah, and then I know that Dan was really salty with how he played against Ray, and he really thought like and still thinks that he can take Ray. And that was pretty funny. But Dan was playing very on point for those that were watching the stream. Uh, he might have taken out a certain player. That's not me in a 1st to 10.
That was a really good set too, dude.
I mean, it didn't happen, dude. Don't know what you're talking about. But
that's why he has the stream now, dude.
that's why he may or may not be the new emote that we got for the
he won that set and became an emote the next day. Coincidence?
He immortalized him into
I don't
an
think
emote,
so,
dude.
man.
Yeah, there he is, dude. So hot, dude. But
thank you, Greg.
Yeah,
good to have you here, man.
Dan was playing really well, man, and I think he could have put up a better fight against Ray too. But Ray, like, he just steamrolled him, man. It was
that the
crazy.
game where like Ray picked a character that no one's like, why is he picking this character, and he just ended up winning with that character? I feel like there was a game like he played someone where it wasn't his like original team, and then did he use Doom that whole tournament?
I think that's when he played Rusty and he played
that was a different match.
Doom, Sentinel, Strider.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, okay, yeah. Good games,
but against Dan, I'm pretty sure he played Virgil Strider Doom, or Virgil Doom Strider. My bad. But yeah, he just went right through him, man. That was crazy. Of course, Paulino over Crisco. I personally felt that Paulino was going to take it over Crisco. But I knew that Crisco really wasn't a fan of online. So who knows? I mean, I think even then with everybody playing, like, I think that would have been a really good set offline. Even
maybe someday, man.
And then I guess me and Kevin. But Kevin, like I said, Kevin has a really good record against me, but the last couple times, like, I was just able to beat him. And the losers was crazy, man. The one thing that really, like I said, really threw a wrench in this whole tournament was basically, Rusty going to losers first round.
Yep.
And that's why, like, I felt like I was like, I can't believe this tournament's going on. Like, that's crazy, because of course everybody had Rusty. Of course he ended up winning the whole tournament, but I'm sure everybody had Rusty going to winners straight up, and it was just a fucking pool of sharks like in losers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he just ran a rampage through losers, man.
He did. So it's still crazy to look at. Whenever I look at the score, like, he went 8-1. Like, he played 8 games to win it all. Like, he played Watts, he played Dan, he played Diotto, he played Polo again in the run back, and he won. He played Ray, which was that's a tough matchup. Like, as we saw, like with the maybe you saw. I guess I don't want to spoil that part, right?
It's worth a watch though.
Yeah, it's worth the watch. Watch until the end,
You're one of those guys, huh? He became a clickbaiter, dude.
Yeah, clickbaiter, dude.
Javi's rubbing off on you, man. It's disgusting.
Yeah, what's up, YouTube? But let's see, hold on. And then yeah, he went through Ray, and then of course he fucked me up, and then fucked up Peter, man. It was almost a 6-0, dude. Yeah, that was, man, what a run that was, dude. But he was by the end of it, you could tell that he was so warmed up, dude, that he was ready to
He's
take
looking really clean at the end.
yeah, he could take on anyone, man. It was crazy, man. We definitely unleashed the beast, dude. But yeah, I'm still trying to rewatch a lot of it. And like I said, when I was trying to open or upload the matches and stuff like that, but yeah, even when I was watching, like the sets were just so crazy, man. And I was still freaking out about how I was doing, and just still like everything being ran and make sure, God bless Watts, dude. Watts was in the background sending me scores the whole time, making sure that I was putting him in the bracket. And of course still running the side stream so that we could have losers matches. Like, yeah, man, like all the help I got, man. I'm just thankful.
It's cool that everything was streamed. That's another big thing that was really cool about the tournament.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to make sure. Like I said, this is it was a revival event, and I wanted to showcase everybody. I just wanted Marvel, man. That's what I said, and I wanted it to be for San Diego, and the fact that I was able to get all these players together, it just made me happy, dude. I was really excited, and of course, me, like, if there's gonna be a Marvel tournament, like I want to play in a Marvel tournament too, man. That was part of the reasoning too, that I wanted to, that I told myself, what, I want to play in this tournament, man. And yeah, man. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to think of any other like matches that I thought were
It's
really.
not a match, but it's more of an event, dude. The Diado Sentinel, that was one of the highlights of the tournament for me.
Yeah, it's so funny how he just
Doing some magical ass shit with this character that's pretty trash, man.
that's pretty trash, and he hates Sentinel, dude. That's even on his time or not his time card, dude. His fucking card
On
was
his time card, dude.
yeah, his time card was that, like, why did we let him play Sentinel for so long, dude? And it's like, cause your Sentinel's fucking good, dude. But he doesn't believe in it. I kept telling him, and he was really doubting himself, and that's why I was really hyped at how well he did too.
Yeah.
He definitely shoulda, coulda, what is it? Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right?
At a boost, yeah.
Yeah. But like, took it against Gorlami, Kevin. But he still made a great top 8 run, and he was thinking like of all people, like he was gonna get tuned out because he wasn't playing well at all, like in casuals.
He sure didn't, though.
He
Just
didn't.
saying.
He didn't. He made top 8. He did it, man. So shout outs to Diado, man. And yeah, his Sentinel, man, was going fucking crazy, dude. Definitely.
The Sentinel comeback was absolutely one of my favorite moments of that tournament. That shit made me laugh like real hard at work, dude. It was like, "What are you laughing about?" I was like, "Oh, you wouldn't understand. Like, you don't get it." I can't explain to you why this shit's funny, but it is. Just trust me.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, what? So that was yours. Like, what about yours, Cody? What was your favorite moment?
The whole tournament. Well, jokingly, the Ray and Matt blow up was pretty funny. With the laptop. Your match against in winners finals was really good.
That was a really good match.
I was very sad when you lost. Not because of like Peter, but it was just like it was a good match, man. And then it was a key moment that it was just like he just came back and it was crazy. And that was like the longest perfect I've ever seen. You know what I mean? It was like, Jesus Christ, man, why is this taking so long? But I do think that was a really good match, man. Just fucking I mean, just Rusty, the losing first round and coming back and pretty much 6-0ing in grand finals was pretty crazy.
That shit was pretty wild.
And just all the laughs, dude. I mean, just a lot
there's
a lot of
again.
Everyone in that tournament, they all have history. It's like every person in that tournament, I know that there's something funny or about them to me, and
some more funny than others.
Some more funnier than others, but they're all serious players, and there's a lot of history, a lot of rivalry and everything. So it's just really funny, man. but I also did like you didn't talk about it yet, but the special event was really cool too. The clockwork thing. So I mean, you can talk about that, but that. So I mean, it sounds like everything was my pretty much the whole tournament was my favorite thing about your event.
It's really hard to pick a single moment because there were so many.
No,
The fact that it was watchable for me was very high up on my list of things that I liked about it. So that's probably one of my favorite things. I could actually listen to the stream without having it be muted, and I don't get to do that very often with fighting game tournaments. So that was definitely a big one.
yeah, like I said, I was very happy with Adrian and Earl. Like they seriously held it down, and I was very, very thankful for them because I like I said, man, it just was one of those magical things where everything worked, dude. And I felt even rewatching it, like the commentary was good. Like even with the rage quits, and the sadness, like Earl just cracking up, like it just got to me. And of course, like the baby commentary, like everything wasn't perfect.
How do we computer, dude?
Yeah, how do we computer?
How do we computer the tournament?
And it wasn't perfect, and
I don't. Whoever was ever complaining about a baby or whatever, it's like, what the fuck, man? Like, you're lucky enough to have someone, Adrian, and you gotta understand that. Or I don't know who has a kid or whatever, but it's like, dude, man, like they're still doing it. It's like, we're gonna leave their fucking kid in like the crib and
that's not how that shit
find
works,
it
man.
dead. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, dude? Are you really that upset? And especially the Discord noise. That was funny too. Like, are people? I mean, it's whatever. Like, is it annoying? Probably, but I mean, who gives a fuck, dude? Like,
it was pretty funny, man.
Dude, it's like these people are like, and these people are probably people that have never don't even know who you are, don't know who any of us are, and it's just the first thing they do. Like that idiot in your Dragon Ball tournament today that came in talking shit, dude. I couldn't even shoot him because Leomar shot him like in the first minute, dude. Like,
Leomar's that guy's really good at shooting people in the chat.
Man. Yeah, that's why even I told him, I was like, dude, he can do whatever the fuck he wants, man. Like I trust Leomar, like I trust all my mods.
Like, who
dude.
are these people that come in and just like, oh, like I don't know who you are, man. Like, Jesus, yeah, but hit the feet.
And that's why, like, I guess like in the end, like that's why I'm more, I guess, inclined to just do it for San Diego. Like I just enjoy it more, like just doing it for the homies. And if it's bullshit like that happens, like it's just funny and it's a good time. You know what I mean? And we still just play Marvel and or whatever game it may be. We just play with each other and it's just a good time. Yeah. I'm gay, but Leo Meyer's a great mod. You guys are all great mods.
You gotta pay that guy more, man.
Haha.
He's worth it, dude. You gotta pay Leo Meyer more.
I do, dude. I definitely do. But yeah, forgot what we started off there.
It's a thankless job. You're 100% right, Tom. Unless you're a Nick Merckx mod, Jesus Christ, man. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I got like I said, that's why I did the sub giveaway for my well, that was for the subs, not for the mods. I guess I gotta do something for my mods. I'll figure it out.
I only wish that mods were able to partake in predictions. I'm only saying that too because half my viewers are my mods.
To do that.
Can you?
Yeah, you said you were gonna fuck with it later.
No, you can't, because I remember someone told me you can do that, and then I read like all the Twitch things, and you can't.
Oh, maybe you did fuck with it later.
I did my research. I don't think you can. Someone told me that you could. I'll double check again, because that's like after that stream was the first thing I tried to do. But
yeah, I wish the mods were able to bet, but yeah, that was making sure to get the bets up, man. That was crazy. Running everything was really crazy, man. Because I just took it upon myself. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do everything, dude.
It's a pretty tough thing to do, is to do everything like that.
It was, but what's weird too, like I was spent by like the end of it, man.
Yeah.
Like I was tired.
Also, not to interrupt you, but it's probably mods doing bad job like myself, is that apparently mods can also set up predictions for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you have to set that up though, but that is something that is also a possibility.
No,
too.
it's as long as you're a mod, you can do it.
Yeah, I think you can go into mod view, but to be honest, I meant to ask one of the mods, but again, it was like I'm just gonna do it. Like, fuck it. I don't know. As weird as it sounds, like I know people were telling me, they'll help and stuff like that, but in the end, I was like, I'm just I got everything in front of me. Like I'm just gonna do it. I'm making sure that I'm doing it. Leomar, I know Leomar did like one or two of them, but I know for the rest of them, like I know I was inputting them in and making sure to get them up and stuff like that. So there they are.
I didn't even do that. Damn it, I just photo for myself.
But yeah, I mean the crazy part is that I would still do it all the same. I would still run it the same way that I did and how I ran it with me doing I would just the command center and how I was playing, and yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. So it was a wild ride, man. It was a wild.
I want to put another podcast and I wanted him.
Yeah, let's do it, dude.
No, that's funny.
Great tournament, great experience, man. There's very few negative things about there to say about the tournament.
I don't think there's any negative thing. I think the only negative thing is people just coming in and complaining and being bitches, man. But
like I said, there's very few negative things.
Yeah, and I think that's what I was gonna say too. Is that's what makes me feel like I just want to run San Diego stuff, but so I don't want to deal with
the
that.
The best part about running an event is just telling those people to fuck off. I love that so much. Just especially when it's like these people just I had it done it. I've done it at like salt mines tournaments when we had those like cool like that canned food drive thing and the swagathon where some guy
those were pretty funny events too.
Some guy just, this is a true story, some guy was just giving like who the fuck, and then Ryan Tang just gave him the head nod and I told that guy off, man. I was like, dude, who the fuck are you, man? Like this event is, you know what I mean? It was one of those like, dude, it's a free event, blah blah blah, and just like, dude, come on, man. Like
yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Like, who are you? And then one guy was trying to pull the whole, I'm a top player where I'm from. I'm like, dude, yeah, but you're not top player here, so suck my dick, man. And he's like, you don't talk like people like that? Who's running this tournament? And like, pointing out like me or Wasted John. Like, there he is, man. Talk to Wasted John, dude. You're not gonna get anywhere, man. Like, that's just... But yeah.
Shout out to Wasted John, dude.
No, I'm joking. All right. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Drake one.
But yeah, and then
yeah, that was Tom's like idea. God damn it. Oh, I'm sorry. Woo.
Yeah, that was Tom's tournament, dude. Look at this guy, man, coming up with great tournaments left and right, dude.
Yeah.
And have you seen that? All of a sudden, everybody's coming out with invitationals now, and making player cards on Twitter.
Oh, like the FGC cards and shit.
Just saying,
Just saying, you know what I mean?
Are there more invitationals coming out or from like not like in other places? Like did someone?
Yeah, so Ray did an invitational, and Bum is doing an invitational.
I mean, but the thing is, like, invitationals are really cool events, man. Tournaments like
they can be at least.
The only reason I started the Big Kahuna is because of Spooky of the King of New York. That tournament series was super cool, man, and that was pretty much one of the main reasons. Like the Big Kahuna is just pretty much the love child of that tournament. Like that, I thought King New York was a really cool idea, and I wanted to do it. I don't think anyone ever done it in the West Coast. You know what I mean? So it's just like, but all my ideas are pretty much from like the Team Spooky people because they throw awesome events, man. Like, but that's how it is.
No, yeah, definitely. So. Even when we, even thinking of this event, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we just wanted a bigger bracket, and I guess the idea, getting it all hyped up, all came together. I don't know where I really, I guess, drew the inspiration from, but yeah, I'm gay.
You don't need inspiration. You just need one good idea. One idea, man. That's how the Marvel Now, the first Avengers comic started, man. It all started with an idea, man. You know what I mean? And that's,
definitely
all you need is one idea.
Building it all together with Tong. Like I said, Tong's the mastermind behind it all. So shout out to that guy, man. Thank you. But yeah. Trying to think where we were talking before that, man. I keep losing my place, man.
Well, the last thing I remember is that you asked us what was our favorite part of the tournament, so that's yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, and then we just kept all going, I guess, on random little things about the tournament, like the Discord noises.
Put Discord sounds in MVC3, dude.
Yeah, put Discord
Who is that
sounds in UMVC3. Oh man. Like I said, I'm just happy everyone enjoyed it, and you know, I'm not confirming anything, you know, that there may or may not be something in the future. But you know, just stay tuned and keep playing Marvel.
Yeah, you know, future events, you know, if it's not opening to other people, you know, Rambats are a pretty good style of event to have all the same people to play over and over again and still keep it fresh because of the Rambat pot at the end. So events like that can work if you did want to keep the same type of players in there. So there's always ways to do it, but it depends on what you are or aren't going to do. So it's on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a really good idea too. Yeah, people have been you know, also throwing extra ideas at me too, you know, because a lot of people have been asking me, you know, so what's next, you know, what's with the future of it, you know, and I just don't want to rush into it. I want to let the idea kind of settle. And after just I keep saying it too, dude, like, and I'm not trying to, I guess, like talk down on myself, I guess, where it's just like I didn't even talk about the secret boss thing, man. And the secret boss thing was all tongue, man. um but the thing I want to say real quick was just that I don't think I'll do anything as cool as that, dude. Like,
No, don't doubt yourself, man.
That's a slippery slope, you know. It doesn't have to be bigger and better than the last event. It just has to exist, especially in times where events don't exist. You know, it
yeah,
just has to happen, and how it turns out is basically irrelevant. And trying to do something better and better than the last time means you're going to get burnt out and probably stop doing events. So it's from watching so many events not happen, I wouldn't try it. I would just try to run an event.
fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I just saw the opportunity and I took it because yeah, the boss. So the boss battle itself was my idea. So, um, you know, for those that don't know, you know, Clockwork is an old, you know, he's a SD OG, and we were thinking about when we were gathering people, um, like later on, if he would be like a backup, like if we needed him and he could be like a special guest. And I was like, well, instead of a special guest, like what if we just make him a boss? Because I think that he just reigns supreme, like in this bracket. Like I want to showcase kind of like how the local scene was, you know what I mean? And of course, like Clockwork is, you know, really fucking good. And you know, uh he was always really dominant in Marvel 3. So out of everybody, and especially like really, yeah, you know, especially even against, you know, Rusty, as he showed, what if he the winner was able to take him out, dude, you know what I mean? And that's where the final boss idea came in, because you know, Clockwork's really strong, and I was like, well, what if we do it as, you know, first it was gonna be a first to 5 actually. And I told Tong, I was like, I think we're running really good on time. So if we do it, then I think we should do it as a first to 10.
Expanding that set was a very good idea.
What if you said that? Wait, did the players know that was gonna happen or no?
Nobody knew that was gonna happen.
So what happens if Rusty said no? I'm tired. I want to go to sleep.
Can you imagine that happening, though?
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. No, but I'm just. Can you? I don't know, man. It's just been funny. I was thinking like,
what if he said no? You know, he was freaking out in the Discord. He was like, "No way! Like I gotta play." And he told me later, like it took me all by surprise. You know.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I think any player there, if they made it that far, they would be more like psyched than like fucking scared or anything. They'd probably be super stoked to do that. But it's just funny that if there's some asshole who would be no.
No, yeah.
I'll see you guys in the next one.
Oh man, no, I would have probably maybe had second place. You know, if he did, then I would have probably had second place, go try and, you know, defend and, or, you know, battle it out. But you know, yeah, he was he was ready to go. But yeah, Tong knew. So we figured out the idea that he was gonna be a final boss, and Tong hit him up, and he said he was down. Um, and like I said, it wasn't until day of that we made it into a first to 10, which I am also glad that we did. Um, Bruce was freaking out about it for sure, though. Um, but the idea, like, I just thought of final boss. I was trying to tell Tong. I was explaining to Tong, the what I had in mind, which is exactly what you guys all saw. Um, he was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I think that'll be kind of cool." And I don't think he really thought what I had shown. You know what I mean? I don't think he had the same idea that I did, because he was like, "Okay, yeah, that sounds cool. We can just do that." Like nothing. And of course, afterwards he told me, he was like, "That was so sick. Like that was great work. Like I didn't see it coming." And I technically surprised everybody with it, and that's like
Tonga's a hard guy to impress, man. That's all I gotta say, man.
yeah, he said he was surprised. There you go. So
Tong let me use the good bathroom at his house. That was cool. Thanks, Tong. Glad you're here.
yeah, I'm glad you're here.
Thank you for clapping for me when I beat Quinto in that tournament, dude.
You did that too.
So yeah, so when I just like I told you, I was even practicing with the music to have it flash and do it to make sure that everything was on point. And it yeah, just the whole idea, like that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, just with the final boss, I just wanted to make it spooky. I wanted to hype it up and surprise everybody. Like everything got shut down. I think I could have done a little bit better on the acting, but everybody getting hype.
It's never the important
You trying
part.
to tell me that you were acting that whole time, dude?
Which
But one of that, if I do have to say a favorite part of the entire tournament, was actually everybody getting hype over the boss event. Even I'm really happy and surprised at myself for getting third. I'm really happy at how I played, even watching the replays. I'm really sad. Like I said, I even went to the lab immediately, which is something I used to do all the time when I was playing in weeklies. Like if I was able to get on stream, I'd rewatch the match and I'd practice what I would mess up on. And as soon as I messed up on what I messed up on in the tournament, I immediately went back into training mode and sought to fix it out so I would be ready for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
But the salt would be there that I still could have done it. And like I said, I could have had a really good shot against Bruce, because all I needed was 3 games. I would have been in winner's side. So if I can zero him out for 3 games, I just won my own invitational, dude.
it could happen.
It could definitely happen. And I, like I said, I think I might have had to delete some of the tapes, but like I know on my old VODs, like I know I have a set of me 3-0ing Bruce and me going back and forth with Bruce. So the salt was the salt really settled that I really could have done it. But the one thing that was really like I swear it would always just make me feel that much better was how hype everybody got for the reveal. Like just everybody freaking out and everybody just it was the best, dude. It was so cool, and I'm just happy it all went down the way it did. And yeah, it feels so good. That was definitely my favorite part, because I honestly I keep rewatching it with the chat and I just get so hyped.
It's pretty cool.
And yeah, so I guess yeah, that's really the tournament, man. Like I said, I just want to thank everybody, and just be ready. Don't be ready, but be ready in case I do something.
Nothing's happening, but
Be ready.
make sure you check out the VODs of this
Okay.
tournament too,
Awesome,
when they're
man.
up, because all the matches are worth watching. Every single one of them is good.
Yeah, they are being uploaded on YouTube. Like I still am doing it right now, but I have all the matches cut out. So if just the matches, like boom, they'll be on YouTube all in one playlist, so you guys can check out every single match of the tournament. So once again, thank you guys.
and be free to put your YouTube link and everything on the Twitch chat too. There, thank you very much, Vince.
You're welcome.
Is that
That's
it?
my YouTube channel. Check that out.
Damn, is that how it, dude? Damn, hell yeah, it worked.
I don't think that's the right channel, Dre. That's a good video though.
Oh, okay.
D-Dubs was giving us the Quantum Leap lore yesterday. That shit was real funny.
Oh man.
Thanks, Dre.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, man. All right.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, that was it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else just about the tournament that was funny, like in the background of it, or you know, any other funny matches that I can think of, or anything that I was like. I was just really just getting hyped behind it all, dude. Like I said, I was just so stoked that it was happening, and we were watching these matches again, and like I said, the commentary was great. Everybody in the chat, dude, talking shit, just having a good time, man. Like, it just, you know, it's gonna forever hold a special place in my heart, man. And I can't say thank you enough for everybody supporting, dude. So that's it. I think that's it. I think I'm done.
Oh,
dude.
okay, no. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. We're pretty much done. I have to talk about TTF Online. It's not gonna be. I wrote it up, so it's gonna be like really.
I have to talk about it.
I have. And
let me get one more thought about this event then, before we get into the spiel.
Okay.
It's one of the, it's something that everybody wants to do, but doesn't happen very often. It's an event for a game that united most of the communities in San Diego. People that didn't give a shit about Marvel, such as myself, such as Rico. We were all very excited for this event, and I think that's a big takeaway for this. It brought all of us together for an event when normally we wouldn't really give a shit about it. So I thought that was pretty impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I guess the more and more that I hear from everybody, I guess I just still haven't even fathomed how big it was. And when you put it like that, I brought everybody together, under one roof, quote unquote. And that you, because you love Marvel, that you really enjoyed the event. And even Rico, Rico, I saw Rico in chat, talking shit, dude.
He hit me up and he's like, "Man, did you hear about this event?" And I was like, "Yes, Rico, I've heard about the event, man." He's like, "I think it's really cool. I'm gonna give him money for it." I was like, "Me too, Rico. I hope to see you on Saturday, man. I think the event's gonna be really cool." He's like, "Yeah, man, see you there." I was like, "See you later, dude. Hope you don't get canceled."
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get canceled. Yeah, shout out to that guy's podcast. I haven't watched episode 2 yet.
It's interesting.
Did you listen to
Oh,
it,
it
Vince?
is?
Yes, I
Did I
did.
not shout it out, dude?
I like the story of when he was like, I think my dad tried to kill me and my mom, and that story that he tells about it. That's such a sick story. Dude.
I don't want to say anything about that. But
Yeah,
you
but that's a cool part of the story. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I gotta watch it. But shouts to his podcast.
Shouts to Exy for. All right. The only reason I was saying that, let's talk about, is because my back's starting to act up pretty bad. I'm having the same problems.
back.
Yeah, I need to stand up real quick and take a piss. But like I said, I'll do it quick. Right back. I'm sorry.
Go for it. Yeah, you're fine. So,
Where does this guy think he's going, dude?
Puzzle Bobble Invitational, man.
We almost used the Puzzle Bobble song, but there were technical difficulties with it and how to make it loop, so we didn't use that today. It's a little bit of behind the scenes lore for you. But we really did want to use that, but we had a backup in place, so hope you enjoyed it at least.
Nice, dude. I didn't get to. I was on the moon.
No, you weren't, dude. The poll will say otherwise,
Will it, dude?
Yeah, that's maybe that'll be the next invitational, man. A puzzle bobble. You still have to play Joseph in that game, dude. Even though that guy sucks.
I think Diotto wants to play. I think that guy actually plays the game.
Does he have it on Switch?
No, and even then, there's not versus on Switch. It's only arcade.
Oh, so you'd have to do some arcade shit. Okay.
Yeah, because Adrian wants to play too.
I would watch that. I would absolutely watch that if that ever happened. So I'll just let you know that I'm interested.
I'm interested too. What are we talking about?
The puzzle bobble match between Mike versus the world.
Okay, so again, now that I pissed and everything, Mike, yeah, your tournament, I can finally say what I wanted to say. Your tournament was really awesome. I really do. I thought it was awesome. It was great. Like I said, it just the whole, you wanted it for the SC players. Been saying that there's not a lot of negative things to say about it besides just for me it was just the assholes and
it
the
was
idiots.
nothing from the tournament perspective.
Yeah, there's literally everything to, at least in the eyes of me, whatever. I mean, that's not a lot, but I think your tournament was ran well. It was awesome. It was it was a great event. Don't feel that when you do another event, like, will it top it? Don't even worry about that.
Yeah,
just the fact that you're throwing an event, you know what I mean? That's just, especially in a time like this, so people should be more appreciative. But I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of people that are not being douchebags. It's just usually that one or two guys in a room of like 200 people or 100, whatever, how many people are in there.
They exist, They
exist, but who gives a fuck about them?
Yeah.
It's just, I'm a douchebag. Well, I mean, everyone's great, but
we've all got our things,
It's just it was a good tournament, man, and I had fun watching it. I enjoyed it. And yeah, man, fuck, especially for a game that it's an old game, and just people that they're trying to kill on Twitch for some reason, apparently. I don't know.
Dude, yeah, that shit was gone for like a good week and a half, man. The category didn't exist.
I don't even know if we know the reason why, dude. But yeah, that shit was gone. I was like, well, fuck it. I guess when it comes to the day of, I'll just stream under, vanilla Marvel 3. Like, fuck it. What else am I gonna do? Like,
I mean, it's just Twitch has been on a weird one lately anyway. So, Twitch has always been on a weird one. But I mean, it's just their political, whatever you want to call it, their Twitch views or politicals, whatever. It's an interesting thing. I mean, just the whole, why is this happening on this stream and all. It's just crazy, man. But Twitch has been on a weird one lately, man. With their decisions. But I mean, it's whatever, dude. I like Twitch. But with that said, I hope there's another one. And overall, joking or not joking, I do hope there's another one. And I can't wait. Okay, so, and thank you again for being on the show. The 3-time back-to-back, you were on the podcast twice on a 1 month. Oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna break the news too, is that there probably won't be a podcast for a while. If you guys didn't realize that there was a podcast every week this whole month, that's pretty mind-blowing to me, at least. And if anything, there will be a podcast before every TTF tournament, which is monthly. So let me explain what the TTF Online is going to be now. We are having a Ranbat. There will be 2 seasons for this Ranbat. I do not know the prizes yet, but I have ideas. I am talking to people about something. So there will be, usually the Ranbats at the house are 6 tournaments long, but this one will be 5. So I already have, I forgot to upload it, but I already did all like the calendar math and everything. I wrote it down. So the first series will start tomorrow. So this season 1 will be March through July, and they will always be the last 3.
Finish up right before Evo, huh? Very nice.
Yeah.
It's like you planned this out, dude. I like it.
And it's like there's gonna be a PHS in the middle of the season 1 or season 2. But
yep. Same timeline, man.
Spoiler, but so yeah, and all the podcasts, all the season, all the tournaments will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday of the month. You know what I mean? The last Friday, Saturday, Sunday of the month. So, and it will always be the same as in Friday will always be Street Fighter, Saturday will always be Tekken, and the votes are in.
We tried, dude. All 5 of us tried, man.
Guilty Gear over Grand Blue. Joseph couldn't say it any better, is that all you cowards voting for Guilty Gear better be in the Glizzy tournaments or in any tournaments.
Sometimes Joseph is right, dude. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes he's right.
So yeah, that will be happening. So if you guys don't know what a Ranbat is, it usually happens, or there's 1 or 2 people that don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do the points, because I've been looking at Wednesday Night Fights and the Bogus Adventures. They do a crazy point system, like where first place is 100. I'm used to doing like 8 points, whatever, but I feel like they do that because if you really want to win, and there's like prizes and shit, like you can't miss a tournament, because if you miss a tournament, you're gonna miss out on a lot of points. So we'll figure. Cody, why didn't you play Glizzy? It's because your stick is. What I played. The only one I missed out on was yesterday because I wanted to play. I was playing Warzone with Hobby and Jed. That's about it. I played in all the other ones I was able on a broken stick. But
did you order a new stick?
Yeah, no, I already put it in like a long time ago.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. It came in the same week. That was crazy. That I ordered it. Yeah, dude, everything's been coming in pretty crazy, man. Yeah, it's crazy. What the fuck I was talking about? Oh yeah, so the dates, the Rambats pretty much is top 3 or top 7. We'll see what happens. Like we'll figure it out tomorrow because it is tomorrow. The point system, I might just do the same old point system. The top 8, if we get 8 people, give them points and everything. And pretty much in the end of the season, we add up all the points. So whoever has the most points is technically first place, and there's second and third. We will try to have, or well, not try, but we will have prizes for first, second, and third. You know, I don't know what the prizes are yet, but it might be some TTF fashion. It might be something cool like a stick. It might, or a stick, or like a bag of fucking Sour Patch Kids. Who knows?
It might be funny, dude.
It might
but
be
it'll
funny.
It'll
be something. There will be.
I've been trying, Trey.
There will be matcherinos for all 3 tournaments. I just turned in my application for partnered. I went through the interview and they told me that they'll get back to me like in a week or 2. So you know, we'll set that up for more cash prizes for you guys. Like I always say, that the tournament is crowdfunded for the players, not for me, not for Vince. It's all to you guys. So having, you know, extra money in the pot for free by just retweeting some company. I don't know if you can retweet then unretweet it.
I feel like you can't, but you might have to ask Jacob.
I was trying to figure it out, but for some reason I can't link my Twitter onto my Matcherino account, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. But
you already linked it to one. You can't do shit. You have to put them all in the same one, or otherwise it doesn't work.
I'll figure it out. I should only have one Matcherino account though, so that looks really good right now. So yeah, and also there will be incentives because I love you guys also very much, and also it's only happening once a month. And you know, we want the Twitch money to go to good use. So what I will be doing is that for every new or old sub during the TTF Online who sub, it's pretty much the spooky thing is that whoever brand new or old sub resub on the channel during TTF Online, I will throw $1 into the pot, into the Matcherino. I also want to start incentives, as in excuse me, if we reach $50, I'll throw 10 more. If we reach 100, I'll throw another 10 in. Something small, something big, whatever, just something for you guys, and
just something, just
to put the money that all the support from you guys, from donations and from subs, you guys are all appreciated. I appreciate you guys. That's why I've been trying to work on more videos and shit for the YouTube channel and these events.
I like that they're all organized now. That's really, really helpful.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then that's about it, man. It starts tomorrow.
See you Friday and Sunday, man.
It starts today because it's midnight. It will be at 8 p.m. It's a lot earlier. I cannot stress this as much. I'm gonna say it right now. It might be starting earlier, like 7 and probably 7:30. Only because I want my time also. I know, especially on Sunday tournaments, people have work on, you know, Mondays, and even on Saturdays and Fridays people have work. So I mean, if if Jacob can do his shit, and Gauln, everyone, I mean, just the late night. I don't mind late night tournaments, offline, whatever. Who cares, whatever. But yeah, what is work, right? But it's just something.
Thanks, Trey.
Online tournaments go by pretty fast too when I think about it, man. But we will be starting. We will be starting a little earlier. Registration will close an hour before the tournament starts. So the tournament starts at 8. Registration closes at 7. And you know, I'm not that strict about it. Once in a while I'll have 1 or 2 people like, hey, I've fucked up, can you put me in? Yeah. But when I get like 20 people and people that I don't know who they are, then that's when I have to put my foot down. The last couple of TTFs online, I've been kind of strict about it, so I might stick with it. But because you're messing with people, so you fucking had I've been fucking tweeting and whatever about this a lot. So I mean, you had time, but I do understand once in a while. I might just delete and purge the Facebook page because I'm kind of over that. That's just me though. Maybe because of offline, but if you, I mean, I'm not gonna delete it, but if you really want to follow any of the events, I'm probably gonna stop posting in there. So follow the Twitter, follow everything. But for sure, when offline happens again, because there's like, I'm not gonna get into it, but the podcast topic of there's like 4,000 people in that room. I don't think there's even 4,000 people inside.
And the only people that are in there are people that are trying to fucking sell sticks.
Yeah,
and shit.
man.
So it's basically useless, and I feel like it's been useless forever. But that's just my opinion on it.
I think if I delete it, no one would care. But I mean, that's just something. But whatever. But yeah. So it's tomorrow. See you tomorrow. We'll set it all up. But I think I'm done. I'm excited, man. I'm super excited.
I'm pretty excited for this weekend tournaments coming up.
We'll see what happens.
There's been a lot of cool shit going on.
So like I said, they're monthlies. They're only gonna happen in the end of the last weekend of each month. So for all the people asking, is it bi-weekly, weekly? And god damn it, I forgot there's questions too. So but before
there's definitely some questions.
There's not a lot of questions, but I mean there's still questions. And I feel like a lot of the questions, questions. Is there, Vince, Mike, do you have anything about the TTF online, offline, whatever?
See you Friday and Sunday for sure, man.
Okay, Friday and Sunday for sure. Saturday is Tekken, so I don't know if anyone wants to commentate. I might just solo it just for the meantime or get Leomar again, but I might talk to people.
If it ends up being a solo endeavor, I will see you Saturday also.
Let me know. I'm not even tripping about it, honestly. I mean...
Of course not, but nobody should have to do it by themselves.
Yeah.
So if indeed it is a solo venture, I will see you Saturday also.
Man, I'm really hungry now. Hell yeah. Okay, so questions. J-Flow for Mike. Favorite set, we kind of answered that, but fuck it, we'll just go over. Favorite set from the tourney. This might be answered during the recap, blah, blah, blah. So can you remind J-Flow, if he wasn't listening, what was your favorite set from the tourney?
I don't even know if I did say my favorite set.
I don't think...
Well, I mean, thank God you saved it for this question, huh?
What? Right? Did we? Or did
I don't
we
think
talk?
so. No, I think we kind of just like every set was good, but one of those like it just kind of morphed into one giant, gay sex pile, But
yeah, because I mean, really, man, I guess honest, like the entire first set, or I mean, the first round was just so good, dude. Like, but I guess the ones that. Because, I mean, of course, Matt and Ray was just too funny, man. It was just too good, man.
For too many reasons, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I feel like that's an obvious answer. But I guess one that I know really, like I said, yeah, that really stood out. And, like, I was losing my mind that I was like, oh, my God, it's really happening is Paulino against Rusty. And he just fucked him up, man. And they just, what? Who is this guy? This guy's supposed to be the winner? Well, he's in fucking losers, dude. See you later, man. So
that's all I'm sorry. I love that. Like when you think the first, like, they get sent to losers, and the best ones too is when they lose too. You know what I mean? Like, can you, like, if Rusty would have lost, there would have. I mean, yeah, Peter might have won, but who would have been who would have took that top 3 space? You know what I mean? Like it would have been Ray, right? Ray got 4th. Am I correct or am I wrong?
Ray was 4th.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it could have went. The tournament could have went completely a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it could have still been a different. Peter might not have won. Maybe Ray would have ran it all the way through. And fucked up Peter.
Brackets are a very important part of tournaments. Never, ever, ever forget that.
Yeah. So I would. Yeah, I think I would have to say that match in particular, where it really, really got me excited. And was really, really hyped to me. So
awesome, hell yeah. I guess let's see. Could just Chili Sprout. When I guess this is to Mike. When are the puzzle bobble Rambats, Mike?
Good question.
I guess stay tuned. It's all down,
All right. Chili Sprout. Second question. I took some time to think about this one because this was really funny. I was playing Warzone with Javi earlier, and then Chili Sprout asked this one. So he asked, I don't know if it was 10. I was thinking of like the OG Street Fighter was 8, but he said, who are the starting 10 characters of the TTF fighting game and who are the season pass DLC characters?
Excellent
so I don't
question.
remember who else was in the chat, but we're going over the original 10 or the 8 are going to be like TTF OGs, and then there'd be like the OFC season pass, the Dust Loop season pass, the Salt Mine season pass. That's what I was thinking.
Is that the character pass?
It's the season passes, dude.
That's pretty good.
So
I like it.
If I had to pick 8, I'm gonna pick 8 though, because 8's a lot easier. So it'd be me, Crockett, Dre, Legade, who else were there? K Sexy, Don. I'm gonna put Oliver in there, and I think I said Legade already. Who else did you like the OGs? And I see the face, and I'm trying to remember what it was. You know what I mean?
Take his face off.
The original TTF's a fucking mess. Yeah, that's why it's funny, dude. And then the guy I made already. Damn, what's one more? Well, that's 8 actually. I did 9, so I guess we can do 10. Holy shit! Damn, look at that. We'll put Don because we need Don and Jay, man, the two brother. So that's the OG TTF. That's the first. And then if I had to do an OFC season pass for 5, it would be Vince, Sean, Richard, Rico, and Will. That's my 5 for the OFC season pass. And then the Salt Mines, like Dust Loop shit, it would be like Ryan Tang, Peter, Joe, Mitchell, and Paper Stacks, because Paper Stacks was the badass. Am I missing anyone?
Stacks, hell yeah.
And then North County boys, I would have Jacob, True, Kevin A, there's who? Damn it, there's 2 more. Kevin A, Marquise, and and John. That was my 5. And then I'm sorry, there's a lot. This is a funny question, dude. Like this
is a really good answer.
And then we did the Rude Boy edition. Someone said the Rude Boy editions so it'd be Joseph, Gil, Luke. I'll put Josh in there, and I feel like I'm missing someone, but I don't know. But
he's not important. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Joseph, Gil, Luke, Josh. Am I missing someone? Jed. I'll put Jed. I'll consider Jed Root. But yeah, that's
not Crispy, dude.
Oh, Crispy. Yeah, see, he'll be the secret, the DLC, dude.
You hover over Gil and you get Crispy, dude.
Yeah, you hover over Gil. You have to be like back, up. Then you land on Gil, and you have to press select, and Crispy, like just Crispy's back. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Yeah, then if the new school TTF DLC with the 5 would be what, like Pimpbot. I don't know, man. That's just that's funny, dude. But yeah, Pimpbot, Gam, Gauln. Who else? I don't know. We'll add Caboose on there.
He's gotta be in.
Yeah, Caboose and Shin Vince, dude. Oh yeah, I had fun. I was thinking like after that stream when I was playing Warzone, I was like, dude, that's all the DLC. Then that'd be a crazy game. It would have to
talk to Eric about that one, dude. See what he can do.
Oh yeah. Well, then Eric and Josh. That roster would just be too big, man. Because you could forget Eric and Josh. I forget a lot of people. Jason might be pretty bad, you know. And I like Dust Soup. I'd put fucking Hudson in there, dude. Like Hudson would be like the ultimate character. That's just
dude. That's just
Manny,
dude.
Broken on release, dude.
So that's the best part too. If you had a season pass reveal, people would be mad. Like, why isn't this guy in the OC fucking? But yeah, man, hell yeah, that was a fun question.
I don't think I could top that answer, man.
Yeah, I think that's it right there.
I'm in full support of your list, is all I can say.
Seriously.
But you know, where's Lacey and David? They'll be in the fucking the Hyper Bomb DLC. Leo Myers in the Hyper Bomb DLC. Avery, oh man, but yeah, that's just funny. Okay, Drake, will Melty Blood move out of the bathroom with this new game? I guarantee you, the first thing when that game comes out, there will be pictures of people in the bathroom playing that game, man.
100%, dude. I like how mad people are getting about that. Like, no, it's time to stop the melty bathroom jokes. It's like, I get it, but go fuck yourselves, dude. Like, it shows the love of the community, man. Like, take at least that part of the equation and just look at it that way, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are offended about the melty bathroom jokes, and one of the most famous melty bathroom pictures is actually Jacob and John. So I mean, ask them how they feel about it. I totally
forget that. Like, that's every time I see that picture, that's Jacob and John. Yeah,
that's one of the more famous ones. That's our boy.
And John with the power pose, dude. The kneeling down. Jacob just not giving a fucking, just sitting like butt out, like it's on the.
It's just holding his shoes, dude. Yeah, that's a really good picture. I like it a lot.
Oh man, hell yeah. Leo Meyer, Mike wants to know. Hey, Mike's here, dude. Mike wants to know. Yeah. Do you think T7 will have an emergency season 5 like Street Fighter 5 did? He asked because COVID was prolonging production of many video game projects. I don't think so. I hope that they just like add or just, you know, keep the game updated and balanced. But I think everything they added was awesome. I think they did a good job. I think this, like I said, I can't think of any other characters they can put in, like lore wise, but a lot of characters they would put in would just be like just clones of characters already in the game. If anything, put levels in the game. I talked to Vince about it, that they did a great job with the poolside, the remix of that song. I wish every song on that track was like that. Someone also said that they like to Tekken, and I think on the tier list of the Tekken OSTs, I think Tekken 7 is probably one of the lowest of the music.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, the music, I like the music, it's good, but there's other.
The problem is the inconsistency of the songs. For every poolside remix you have fucking G-Core Helipad, and like that really throws it off. Like there are so many good songs. Infinite Azure is a fantastic song. The second round fucking sucks though. It's like the problem with that soundtrack is just how inconsistent it is, and that problem didn't really exist with the other Tekkens. From somebody who doesn't even fucking play Tekken, like, it's immediately noticeable how inconsistent the soundtrack is.
Yeah, the Tekken Tag and Tekken 6 soundtrack are really good. Tekken 5, I mean, I can name them, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into it.
You can rattle off songs that to this day people still love,
Yeah.
and I find myself struggling to pick songs in Tekken 7 that do the same thing.
Claudio's theme for like the freaking first stage and second stage theme are really good.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Infinite Azure round 1 is very, very, very good.
It's just the dubstep shit. Like, I like that shit, but it's just, dude, there's way too much, man.
But yeah.
Are you only naming 3 levels out of the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I can name like the whole Tekken like tag, like some dude, like, I don't know. But like I said, don't get me wrong, I like it, but it's just that it took that long to make like this one song. Like, and by the way, if you didn't know, that the poolside theme or song is 2 Tekken songs remixed together, old songs together,
and they did a good job on both of them.
The trance, I like the trance. I like, dude, the fucking the flower field Denmark is an awesome level. The fucking fountain level is ridiculous. Anger of the Earth is not, that song is fucking sick.
Anger of the Earth is like one of my favorite Tekken songs. That shit is very, very good.
Fucking yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. The last boss, when you're playing story mode with Hachi and Kazuya, the Devil's Pit, that song is sick because it's not in the main game. It's just a 3-part level, and then there's like singing and like it's like an anime. It's pretty, man. That last boss fight was sick, dude. But I mean, it's whatever. The Howard Estate, I mean, that's just a remix to his fucking.
Yeah, there's a reason why that one is good, and a lot of the other soundtrack isn't.
I would say Gee's theme is just a bet. That's why it's a. Come on, are you? Okay. Is there a reason why you get banned like every second in Eris's chat, dude? Like out of all the chats, dude.
Ban appeal, dude.
I didn't know I could say that. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't think there's no need for unless you're that Steve player, you might want a fucking emergency season. But I mean, that guy sucks, dude. Katsuragi.
I'm interested to see, but I feel like they're probably just going to work on another game. Hopefully, I think the game sold well enough at this point. It's been successful enough.
It's been so long, man. It's been successful for 7 years. You know what I mean? People
let's just see what happens in August. Is going to be the main thing. What are they going to do at Evo? Is going to be a big challenge for a lot of these things
because there's still Evo announcements. But like I said, people have been complaining and talking good about 7 for 7 years. You know what I mean? Like people are still talking about it.
I think it's been much more well received than Street Fighter has, even when Tekken was received poorly. It's like it's lasted this long. It's had a lot of ups and very few downs. It's like maybe it's time to move on, but
it's 100%. And that's what you totally made a good point when we're talking about maybe that's why Murray's in charge, because Harada is working on something now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's kind of telling that, like the same thing with trying to implement rollback. People thought it was going to be for Uni, and it was for Melty Blood the whole time. It's like there's probably a reason why you're seeing these people less and less. It's because they're working on other projects.
I know there's an article too on some dumb site that we don't really whatever, but I know someone was like, I guess they interviewed Harada, and he was saying that like this amount of money wouldn't like fix like something, and I was like, I didn't read it yet, but I mean it's fucking.
I find that difficult to believe that people are doing it. They're fixing their games for less or for free, but that's just basically corporate talk for people that don't get it.
Before Baptized in Lean has logged on to Destiny 2, so we don't have that much time before you start hearing Justin screaming. So let's
I don't want to get canceled. let's power through these last questions. Sorry.
Katsuragi, cool Justin. Not sure if this has been answered somewhere else, but will TTF on? Oh, this was okay. So Will the TTF online tournaments be weekly, monthly, or etc.? It's a monthly, Justin. So monthly, the last Friday, Saturday, Sunday of each month. So there you go. Commissar Planet. Wait, there's a new Melty Blood. Yes, there is.
There is. Hopefully that answered all of your questions, but we don't know much either because we just got the news today. It's gonna happen. It's gonna have more than 10 characters, so probably about 11 or 12. It's gonna have rollback. It's gonna come out sometime this year. That's all anybody knows. You can check the screenshots of it, but that's all we got.
All right. K Fenner, how many online tournaments in a month? Okay, this is so I pretty much answered it. The time is, I know you said, well, you don't get off until 9, blah blah blah. The tournaments are always gonna start at 8 o'clock. So yeah, they're monthlies, last 3 days or the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and 8 o'clock. Jessica Rico, if a movie studio gave you a blank check and unlimited resources and told you to make a successful video game movie, which would you bring to life? Fuck, dude, it's a toss up. I'm just gonna say that it's a toss up between 3 movies, and they're pretty much 3 of my favorite video game series: Metal Gear, Silent Hill, and Resident Evil. I know. Yeah. I just found out that they're rebooting Resident Evil.
Yes, they are.
So I and I'm not gonna say that I did buy that 6 DVD pack from all that they're promoting, but I like the Resident Evil movies, and that because for some reason my dad likes them and my sister, and then for some reason like that puts like it's like a family movie. It's pretty funny, but yeah,
they're funny movies.
They're funny movies, but I mean, it's like a special place in your heart. One of those things, you know what I mean? And I only learned what coagulated means because of Resident Evil 1 of the movie. So,
all right, thank you.
But yeah, I guess it has to be a toss up between those 3, man. Just like I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a lot, dude. We're all nerds here. There's so many cool video games and shit, but. And the thing is that they're making Metal Gear Solid, and they're making Resident Evil, and they're making. Well, they're probably. I enjoyed the Silent Hill movies, but they weren't really. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are my 3. Vince. Vince.
Yeah, very easy. Been wanting to see one for years. It still hasn't happened. Half-Life. I would love to see a Half-Life.
That'd be so cool.
That would be probably one of the coolest things I think could ever happen. I think it's just enough. It's just feasible enough that it could be done.
Yeah.
And
Sci-fi,
if they
right?
made it, if they made it how Black Mesa did it, I think that would be like super cool. Black Mesa, if any of you are Half-Life nerds, and I'm sure a lot of you are, if you have not played Black Mesa, you should give it a shot. It was done very well. The music's really, really good.
Okay.
It's a little loud, but the music's fantastic. Game's fantastic. The way it looks is great. You should play it.
So I haven't played Black Mesa, but I heard of it. Is Black Mesa the one? It's through the eyes of like the SWAT team, the Black Mesa team, or something? Or are you still Gordon? It's just a remake,
Black
right?
Mesa is basically a better Half-Life source.
Okay.
It's
nice.
It was made by a team of independent people that say, "Hey, this shit's tight. We're gonna make it." So that's what it is. It's basically just a remake of Half-Life, but it's super good.
Great.
Super, super.
Yeah, I think the Silent Hill movie cool, or the Silent Hill movie, can't talk right now, was cool too, man. He Pyramid Head ripped that girl's skin off, man. That was ridiculous, dude. But man, Silent Hill's such a cool series. But anyway, okay, Mike, Halo, got it. Next question. I'm just joking. Mike,
I mean, it was gonna be Halo. Like the thing is, like my first initial thing was like obviously because the Resident Evil movies kind of existed. I kind of like the first thing I thought of was Metal Gear. I think Metal Gear would be fucking godlike. But you know, trying to break it down even more. I mean, same with Resident Evil. But really, like I think Halo, watching like a Halo movie would be insane, or even a Gears of War movie.
Oh
man.
yeah, that'd be sick.
I think I would say Gears of War. Like Halo is really fucking cool. Don't get me wrong, but I enjoy the story of Gears of War like a lot more. Like obviously, you know, I've streamed the campaign, but I really just have seen like I really just enjoy that campaign. So I'll probably go with Gears of War.
What was Marcus? What the Mexican dude? Like the second homie? What was his name again?
Dom.
Yeah, was it Dom? Okay, because Dom. Because the only reason I got an Xbox was because of Gears of War. I'm a really big Gears of War fan. I like that game a lot. The story's really cool. And I remember, I think it was part 2 when you finally, was it part 1 or part 2 when you finally find like Dom's wife, but she's already just like, was that 2? But yeah, spoilers. But that shit, I was like, damn, that hurt, man. Oh, Red Dead, dude, damn. There's like I said, there's a lot, man. Like. And I remember that I think District 9 was supposed to be like Halo. Like it was supposed to be, this movie did good, now we can do Halo. That was supposed to be like I don't know. It was something where a movie was supposed to be like a test run for Halo, and it did good, but nothing ever like came out of it. Red Dead 2, yeah. I feel like there's a lot. Yeah, any cowboy. I don't know. That's a good question. Bless you.
Thank you.
and I feel like Half-Life would be a good movie too because it's sci-fi, right? It's fucking sci-fi.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you
like
can
just feasible enough. It's like not too out there. Like
Yeah.
Half-Life 2 would be like really hard. I think Half-Life
Papa John's,
is
dude.
doable. Yeah, dude.
Well, I think you would think
He has no pizza
you would think
experience.
like Metal Gear would do it because if you think about it, it's just like it's like a Tom Clancy or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like a
Aside from the giant mech and the
Yeah.
ninja, I think it's like it's pretty feasible. You know,
Yeah.
like for real, like all that stuff is
Yeah.
within the realm of possibility.
But you
Besides,
can think
those
about
two
like
with-
they're clones of this
you
super
gotta suspend your
soldier.
disbelief for a few things, but I
Yeah.
think it's doable.
Castlevania. Well, Castlevania has the anime. That's a good question. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's a very good question.
Yeah, I like that. 'Cause we're all nerds, man. We're all movie nerds. Star Wars 3, the game into a movie. Let's see.
Play the game.
Which stoner at TTF do you think could smoke the equivalent of their body weight in weed?
Eric and Mike, easy,
Eric and
easy
Mike,
answer.
yeah.
They're the lightest people. It's just it's simple math, you know.
Oh,
And
man.
I, in all honesty, like I think I would outsmoke Watts. So
all right.
probably
That's the main event for when doors open up at TTF, guys. So see you guys there, dude.
Yeah, loser died.
Yeah, loser dies. Old fashioned Navy rules, man. Who has been to TTF more often? Gutex, Kadar, or Tomato? Did someone bring a tomato soup can once to the house? Someone did, right?
I think so.
Someone-
He made it onto a few posters also.
Yeah, someone did, but I think that's only once or twice. Kadar and Gutex, I don't know, man. I don't know. All jokes aside, I don't know if those are. Gutex has been to the house a couple of times, man.
He has.
I think he's been there 1 or twice, man.
He never brought ice cream for
But
everybody.
he never bought ice cream for everyone.
Kadar
True.
wins.
Kadar wins. Damn, that's a funny question.
Good question.
I wonder who LA player wise has been to the house most too. Because Jesse was up there, but like Street Fighter 4 wise, can I? Not all jokes aside, Mike Ross and Alex Valenti. That's just crazy, man. Yeah, probably Kadar. Shouts to Kadar, dude. Bunny Vaughn. I love you. What? That's such a funny.
That was it, dude. That was the end of that conversation.
Uncapital, dude. Lowercase with Dewey. Asterisk with Dewey. Okay, so these are the last 3. God damn it. Anyway, Crockett, what do you say? Would you guys do the Fab Oh man, I'm so sorry, Crockett. Someone reminded me of that too, man. Fuck, I fucked up.
just crank it out right now.
I
Dude.
can't. But what I would want to do is that if Crockett would let us, I mean, I know he has work and everything. Maybe because Vince, are you gonna be Sunday during the Guilty Gear tournament?
I'll be there.
Crockett, if you don't mind, if Vince doesn't mind, I mean, how about the end of the Guilty Gear tournament? We will answer this question, and I will take time into this question.
Is that acceptable?
Is
Yeah,
that
'cause I will.
is that
I'll start drafting the
is
list
that
right now.
accept? Yeah, and we'll make a me and Vince. Alpha will well, whatever. Who cares? Me and Vince will make a list, and we'll work on it. Yes, awesome.
Yes,
Okay.
can do.
Who's the villain in the TTF live action movie, and why is it David? If anything, David would be one of the fucking the heroes of the movie, dude.
I accept that only if he's being controlled by the bees.
Yeah, the bees.
If I can do
Yeah.
that stipulation, I'll accept that.
Ryan Tang has corrupted him with money, and Joe with psychic powers. You know what I mean? That's the only way. That's the Legion of Doom against the TTF. You know, Justice.
And in the live action movie, Disco Rico will not be wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
I can tell you that right now.
Always shirtless.
Absolutely.
Neither will I.
Leo Meyer, TTF Warzone tournament win. All you know what? I'd have thought that when Toki was like when we were all playing kind of hardcore, like I always wanted to do like a kill war with like you know, me and Toki would have been on team, and then Leo Meyer and like Jed, and then we'll just see who get the most kills on the same squad. But I mean, that's funny. But yeah, awesome. Those are awesome. You guys are always remember the podcast is. I was looking at the time. It was oh wow, it's not 1 yet, you know, or 12, and then I forgot the questions. And the questions are one of the most important. If anything, is the most important part of the podcast.
Questions are really good.
And when we have special guests, obviously Mike is the most important part of the podcast. Also, you know what I mean. But yeah, so we're done. We'll do our hot or nots and call outs and everything. Again, I'm probably gonna say it too again when we end the tournament or end the podcast. But Mike, your tournament was awesome. I'm pretty sure there's not anyone in this fucking chat that would say elsewise. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Kadar right now, trying to be funny. But I mean, that's why we have Leo Meyer to shoot him when he says it. Hopefully the delay. But And since you're the guest, I'm gonna pick on you. So Mike, you're hot or not, and your call out.
Okay. Well, like I said, thank you guys for all the kind words, and thank
It's
you
good to
guys.
have you back.
Huh?
It's good to have you back, man.
No, yeah, and thank you for having me on 3 times, man. Like I said, I even made sure to put it on my player card that I was a TTF podcast guest because I was still very honored, even from the first time that I was on. So anytime I'm on here is I'm very thankful. So, but of course, I'm glad everybody enjoyed the tournament and thankful for all the support and hope in the future we can do it again, maybe. But so my hot or not is actually going to be Leo Meyer. He was looking pee nice when I saw him when I dropped off a raffle gift to him. He was looking pee sharp for his interview, and
Nice.
I definitely was feeling a little hot in my pants, and yeah, Leo Meyer's my hot or not.
Congratulations.
And my my bitch calling. So when I went to Peterson's to go get like the shirts and the donuts for the raffle winners and stuff like that.
I think I know where this is going, dude.
I
like
it. And I came back to his house, and when I first got there, I parked in the driveway, like right next to Vince's car. You know what I mean? Because why wouldn't I, right? Or I know nobody's gonna be there. And so when I come back to go and park in the spot, there's like this fucking scooter in the way. Just right in the fucking middle of the sidewalk, dude. Just in the driveway. And I'm just like,
Wait, you say Vince's house?
yeah,
Yep.
Vince's house, dude. So I'm just like staring at it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude? Like, and Vince is like, yup, dude, it's gonna stay there, man. So I had to park right behind Vince, and I have a picture of it. I'm gonna post it in the what should I do in the
Yeah, it was Will Scooter, dude.
where is this? Hold on. Where's the should I post it in question? Where's the general shit, dude?
You can just post in the questions. It's all good.
You put in the questions, dude. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the questions because
It's a question, dude. Why was it there, dude?
Hold on, check this out, dude. I'm putting it in the questions.
He's not putting in the questions, dude. Oh, there it is.
So that's me, and I had to park my car to the side, dude. And that kid's a bitch, dude, because I had to park my car to the side, and then I still hung out like with Vince for a little bit. And when I came back out, the fucking thing was still there, dude. And the kid had ran by it and like looked at it and then just kept playing, dude.
That's so big.
So my bitch calling is that fucking kid.
Us too, dude. I can't even fucking. I'm not even gonna try.
Sideways, dude.
So that's my bitch calling, dude. Thanks for having me, guys. I love you.
Vince.
What do we do first? We can do the Ebony Goddess first, or the hot or not?
It's your call, brother.
We'll save the Ebony Goddess for last. Hot or not is going in with the theme here is whoever that new girl's working at Peterson's, man. She knows who she is, man, but she might be the one, dude. Very dark, very enthusiastic about her job, and I'm about it. New girl at Peterson's for hot or not. There haven't been many bitches this week, so big shout outs to people who are supporting their locals, I guess, is what I'll go for there. Last week there was a lot of bitches, this week not so much. So if you're supporting your locals, good for you guys. You're the reverse bitches of the week. And Ebony Goddess, legitimate film actress, Cecilia Lyon.
Oh, you totally remind. Oh, I was gonna ask you a question. Damn, nice you. All right.
What is the question appropriate?
No, it's. I would have to. I have to find her name. I was browsing. I'll get back to you. And that totally just reminded me of it. Okay, awesome. Anyway, okay, so my bitch calling. I'll do that first. It kind of goes two ways. first of all, it's playing Fortnite and Call of Duty again. People calling other players sweaty players in competitive games. I never got it because we all play these games to win. Technically, I don't log on to Warzone wanting to lose. You know what I mean? So when you have an intense like battle with someone and then they lose, and they call you a sweaty player, it's like, bro, what do you like? Aren't you the one? You know, it's just one of those like, what the fuck is going on? It's like if you're like playing a fighting game tournament and you beat someone, it's like, oh, you fucking try hard, you fucking nerd. It's like, what? Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, no shit. Thanks for the $5, dude.
Yeah,
Get
no
the fuck
shit.
out the chair.
Thanks for the free win, idiot. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. And then and another one, yeah, and then it's like it's even like I can only see if thank God like Fortnite doesn't have hot mics because I think it would probably be the worst out of all of it. Because watching streamers play it and calling like pro players calling people that beat them in Build Wars tryhards is ridiculous. Because it's funny to me. It's like why are you mad? Like you're building and trying to kill this guy as much as this guy is, and then you lose and you get mad and you're calling this guy sweaty. Like what the fuck? Anyway, and then my second one is kind of like another one online, but I'm just gonna say online Tekken 7 players are the worst. The fact that online Tekken 7 made me sad, and that's why I played Fortnite during that stream. The fact that I have a new computer, I understand my internet is shitty, but I wasn't at like the high peak hours where the internet's bad. The matches weren't bad. I was having fun. It was great. I was getting my ass kicked. I was winning, whatever. But that whole hour and a half or hour and 30 minutes I was playing, I did not get one. They were all one and done. See, if I even won or lost, it was the worst. I don't get it. I don't know. Like even maybe because this guy was down. Like the players, this guy. A lot of the games where I was down 2 rounds and they're key charging, they're taunting, and I come back 3-0. Maybe I get it. But there are games where we're the same rank and this guy 3-0s me. And the connection was good. He fucked me up. I was like, I want to play more. It's a death match. And then he leaves. When I know for damn sure that my mentality was, dude, you easily beat me 3-0. We're the same rank. You can level up off me easy, would be the mentality. But he left. So every game, I just win or lose, just one and done. I think it's so bad. So Karada or Makamura, there has to be a way to lock you in. And I mean, Street Fighter 5 kind of does it, but they can leave. But there has to be something. It's probably, I don't know. It's just it's really depressing, especially for.
I'd be very surprised if Bandai Namco were innovative enough to make that happen, but it would be a nice feature for the players.
And that just makes me miss offline more because that wouldn't happen offline. If anything, you would have to tell idiots to get off the setups. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I just think that the Tekken online community is the worst. They're the worst. They're the worst. I don't want to get into like these words because they're players that probably never seen the sunlight. They live in their parents' basements. The only light they get is the Tekken 7 screen, and they never seen a vagina before or a dick. So that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Those guys are assholes. I fucking hate it. It makes me super. I'm really getting into it because I thought about this. It makes me really sad because Tekken is my favorite fighting game, and the possibility and the thought of me having a new computer that can run that game but still not be able to play it it's heartbreaking. And I get people, well, why are you playing Warzone? Why are you playing Fortnite? Because why don't you play this?
I can't play Tekken, dude.
Because I can't play Tekken and I can play these games because it's not lagging. It's not like and I lose, I just get into another game. It's one of those things, dude, and it sucks, but it is what it is, man. My hard or nots, I have 2. The first one will go to. I thought about these ones. I wanted to do like like an innocent and like a porn star and like some random chick, but it was just like the first one is gonna go to the fantastic Nami. If you know her, you know her, but she is a cosplayer, a One Piece waifu. Well, she's an LDAG, a little Filipino LDAG, but she does really cool cosplay. She's the waifu. She One Piece waifu. She's doing a sick I forgot Kaido's daughter's name. I just totally. It's Yamato, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's working on that cosplay. Can't wait. But yeah, she's a LDAG, a little cutie.
I see why you like her.
She responded to one of my One Piece posts. That was pretty cool. And for some reason, I have been watching AEW, and I don't know how this girl passed me. But I was like, damn, I want her to beat me up, dude. So my hot or not, the second one is Jay Cargill.
Yeah.
So I was going down Twitter and she was just flexing, and I'm just like, how did I miss this, dude? Like, and apparently before she was a wrestler, she was a fitness model. So I mean,
Glad you've been paying attention to the ET post, brother.
But I was just, you know, when I look at ET posts, I just look at them and I just see if my mom liked them. And she was.
Spoiler, she always liked them.
But yeah, that's it right there, man. And that's it, man. I can't appreciate you guys.
Those are really good choices, man.
So I appreciate you all. Crockett, we will answer your question for sure Sunday.
How many games do you want?
Yeah.
What's the stipulation here so I can write it down?
By the way, if I get partnered, I can turn delay off. So, you know, I was joking. So sub to the channel, Bert. Just top games. Ooh, what would you consider top games though? I'm sorry. So like
Tekken Street Fighter,
Tekken Street, like the games, like the Sunday Evo games or something.
That's a good way to look at it, right? I mean, it would be 4 games currently, right?
Yeah, current games are like all time.
I'm assuming Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5 for sure, or 2 of them. But no, we'll go. Anyway, Mike,
You got it.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank you again. Your tournament was awesome. Vince, I always appreciate you being here by my side.
See you tomorrow, man.
See you tomorrow, and maybe Saturday, and for sure Sunday.
Yep.
But yeah, is there anything else you guys want to say before we leave?
Keep playing fighting games, man.
Yeah, fighting games are great. Support your locals, and be safe out there, please. And I love you all. Thank you for everything.
Hell yeah, man! I want to open this,
But it's porn. I get it.
It's porn. God, okay, you might know. Her name is like Scarlet something, and she's an ET. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a light skinned ET chick. I have to find it.
I don't know the last name.
But yes, I don't know either. But when you said like Cecile Line, it does remind me of her too. But anyway, appreciate you all. I'll keep you. I'll see you guys later.
Peace out, guys.
Later.
Oh man. I found out the name. Her name is Scarlet Scandal. Scarlet Scandal. And I think it's spelled Scarlit. It's lit. Scarlet Scandal. I think it's Scarlet Scandal. Peace out.